You guys also met artist Simber, who has the Ring of Winter. He was there with Dragon Bait, and remember the Frost Giant. You guys talked to him. He agreed to join your guys' escapades, and you guys were told about the major thing that this woman told you. She told you about the myth of Rosnis. Rosnis was like the name of a paladin who's kept his title, which I guess is Ross, and his name is Nis. And she said that this man had become twisted now as the gods had cursed him. He stood up against the gods and joined someone called the Mouthless One. This Mouthless One convinced him basically to challenge the gods. He raised an undead army and destroyed Mizra and places like Mbala and things like that, where you guys are at now. And a lot of these places are just like ruins of this great empire that Chult used to be. But now it's just like covered in by the vegetation that is here. The undead army, you guys figured out the source of the undead army. It was this old army that he raised a long time ago. And when the gods destroyed, they basically twisted his power when they just defeated him and the Mouthless One. The gods cursed him to walk the earth forever. And, you know, shame, basically, right? I don't know if we got that's part of the story, but that was kind of a part of the story. And a part of that process of destroying and unlinking him is his undead army was unbound from him. Now just wanders the jungles of Chult with no master, or so it seems. You guys learned about. You guys were like, hey, well, where do we go now? You guys learned about the lost city of Omo, which is where this Ross and these guys is at. I marked it on the map. It's way in the south. And Artist Cinder, who's like, I want to go see Mizro before we leave. I want to say goodbye to my long dead wife. And he's interested in removing the death curse because he wants to bring his wife back to life. And it's kind of strange, you know, he looks like a middle-aged human, right? You know, but he's like, I want to go say the and the Mizro is on the far other side of the continent. So you guys decided to travel east, though, up this mountain here. Let's see if we can show it here. Second.
You need to log me in or something.
Yeah.
Waiting for GM.
Okay. Here you go, buddy. Send out the invites. Raven, are you not able to get into Tailspire tonight?
No, because I don't have my laptop, and my laptop's Mac.
You can view the, you're viewing the OBS stream?
No, sorry. Yeah, I've got the video on my iPad.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
That's what I'm looking at this way for.
Scratch, you got a little headset going on.
Hi.
I don't know if Scratch can hear me. He's probably still fiddling with. You guys climbed up this mountain where Mbala is. And we don't know the whole story behind Mbala, really. You guys were just like, yeah, let's just go explore some ruins and maybe get an airship to fly us right down to Omo. But as you guys discovered, and Artist was telling you guys, taking an airship down to... taking an airship down... I think we're just getting a little bit of background feed from Scratch. I'm just going to mute him real quick. As you guys looked over on the cliff, someone rolled a natural 20. I think Rune did, and he saw there was a ship, one of these air balloon ships that had gotten raided south of here, I believe. And you guys also look to the east, and you see a floating island in the center. It's called the Heart of Sky, right? That's the name of it. So there's a few more locations you guys kind of saw, points of interest maybe that you guys are interested in. I don't know where you guys are going to go, but we have now shown up in Mbala here. And right outside of this large moss-covered entranceway to Mbala, we see like a few skeleton piles of skulls that have been totally picked clean and bleached. And Chef, you're kind of... I got your character out in the front here for some reason. Maybe it's because I like you a lot or something. But Chef, you notice across, you hear the screeching of... You guys have heard them before. A few pterodactyls. Or petrofolk that you guys encountered in Firefinger, and Scratch unfortunately has come up the side, and he has provoked these two Petrofolk. We have to roll initiative. I'm going to turn off our little sound here of Narnia and play some battle music as we start off the adventure with a fight. You guys saw before there was some Petrofolk up there.
Why can't we all get along? Why can't we get along?
It is right now in the afternoon. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And let me pull this guy. Roll initiative. Thank you guys for showing up today. I roll a natural 20. I roll a 21 with these guys.
Oh, fuck.
Let the natural 20s commence. Yeah, this is initiative.
That's initiative. Did we all roll initiative last time?
Yeah, no, we did not, because I just put these guys out. Rune, what'd you get? You have to roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative. Jeff rolls an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's an interesting roll. It started as a 17 and it shifted to 3. I guess 7.
7, okay. Thorin, not here. I'm going to just
looked like it was going to be good.
Vorn needs to be rolled as well. So Scratch also needs to roll for Vorn and tell me what he gets. We have a 17 for Willow. Hey, Willow, you're rolling.
Yeah, rolling, rawhide.
Scratch rolls an 8. I got you muted, buddy.
Just watch the Western show. Rolling, rawhide.
I got a 7
God.
and
Wow.
That's really loud, dude.
Really loud.
Hold on.
is it bad?
Hold on, let me mute you for a second so I can scream back at you through my mic. Yeah, you're just a little hot. You got to turn down your mic settings a little bit through Zoom.
I do
Or
not.
through you.
This isn't even plugged in. This is my headset. I'm not sure why, but whenever I plug this in, I can't hear you.
I can't change.
So I'm trying to figure out.
In OBS Ninja, I can actually go in and adjust your meters, but you're like peaking hard. So you got to go into audio settings. You go in the lower left if you're using the Zoom app or the Zoom webpage.
Yeah, I'm using.
Now you just turned yourself. You're too low, right?
Yeah.
Turn up a little bit.
Okay, 1 second. How's this? Is this better?
Yeah, maybe just a smidge lower.
How's this?
That's perfect. There we go. Chef, what did you roll? Not Chef, but I got Chef already. Willow rolls an 8.
Me and Vorn had the same initiative.
Okay. Artist and
see.
Dragon Bait, so Scratch rolls a... What Scratch roll?
7.
Okay.
7.
Then Warren is also going to roll a 7 with you. Odo, I just see an ellipsis for you for your initiative. What'd you get?
I'm not rolling.
Roll an initiative roll, Odo.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
hasn't rolled yet.
I know, it's still like locked up. I'm going to roll for you. What's your initiative modifier?
I think he's got a natural 20, DM.
I have a natural 22.
I rolled a 2. What's your modifier? I'm going to put you down at the bottom.
0.
Okay, I'm going to put you at the bottom here. The Petrofolk go up first. The Petrofolk are like these crocodile. Unfortunately, Scratch, you've separated from the party. And these two Petrofolk begin to come swarming at you. They seem to be like screaming something at you in a language you don't really even understand. I'm going to be kind of gentle, at least a little bit. As Vorn sees you being assaulted, he feels like he's failed you as a protector. And I'm going to do 1 attack each, 1 bite, and one claw attack. Here we go. What's your AC, Scratch?
Let me check real quick. I think it's 19.
Okay.
He said the pterodactyls.
I'm going to play a little dirty and flank you. I rolled a 17 on the bite. Oh, I hit you with the bite.
Pterodactyl.
Nope, you do not.
Well, I'm sorry, 17 plus 2, so that's 19. You take 6 piercing damage. And then that is also an 18 for the claw. You take another 7 slashing. And the last attack, which is the last bite, 23. I roll pretty good. Plus 2 is 25. You take another 7 piercing as the bite, and the 2 petrofolk begin to tear your body apart. Chef is up.
Jesus.
There is
Well,
no
then.
Jesus here. There is only Comey's, God of heaven. Chef
Wait a
is up.
second. What's my movement at?
30 or 25 as a goblin.
I think it's 30.
I know, they buffed it to 30. You just moved too far. Move it back. I give small creatures a movement of 25, by the way, but I know they buffed it for players in Monsters of the Multiverse to 30. That's fine.
But today is a special day. The DM has given us all double movement, so you got 50.
Actually, getting to the fight.
Do I see the petrofolk here or no?
You can zoom in like this, and they're hard to see. You hear Scratch screaming as he gets torn apart. What does that sound like?
Wow, that was literally loud.
I'm gonna have blood coming out of my fucking ears the rest of the game. I love it.
Okay, so I'm
I
gonna.
do love
glad
when
I'm
you
the
do.
only one.
I'm going to use my goblin ability,
Sorry, Will.
and I'm going to use my goblin ability and dash as my bonus action.
Okay, I like that. Kind of like
I'm going to use my goblin ability and run away.
Actually, for once, I'm actually trying to be able to see these creatures.
You can't see them. I'm gonna move your model this way though, I think, and I think if we move them to here, I'm gonna say you can see one of them, but they're behind 3/4 cover. Like this guy right here, you can see him.
Okay, since they are in the line of sight of me, I'm going to do my bread and butter attack. I am going as all of a sudden they're on the floor, right?
They're not on the. They dove down. I'm gonna say that they're. I'm gonna play this kind of harder, guys. You guys are ready for this. I'm gonna say they're hovering. Because they're flying.
So that means erupting earth. No, erupting earth would work.
Would not.
Cool. No, erupting earth lashes, right?
I don't think so because they're hovering / flying.
Trying to save you.
Is this Earth Tremor that you're trying to cast?
No, erupting earth.
You cast erupting earth in the air, under siege 2.
I was thinking about like making the earth fly up towards the petrofolk.
No, it works.
Yeah.
What it does, you choose a point within range in the ground. A fountain of churned earth stone erupts on a 20-foot cube centered on that point. The problem is the way you would cast it, you could only hit one guy. If you want to hit all 3, it would also hit Scratch.
I'm gonna use a sorcery point to protect Scratch with a huge mushroom that comes around and protects him as I just go.
That's
boom.
right. I like that. You picked that up so you could actually not. You learned your lesson from killing the other party member. I roll a natural 20 on one of them, and I roll a 3, so I take half damage and full damage on the other one. Roll 3d12, 19. Yeah, I'll do damage. As the earth, you see right around you, Scratch, boulders fly, all this rock and debris begin to fly up and slash and cut the petrofolk. This one is badly damaged. He's on death's door now, and this guy takes half damage for -8, I believe. There we go. You guys like the new petrofolk models I got? This is still from the Firefinger. Is that the end of your turn, Chef?
I used my bonus action to try to dash and save him.
That's right.
I have no more movement, I think.
Rune is up.
So yeah.
I'm up with the 7, really?
Yes, everybody rolled like crap.
I rolled a 7 too.
It doesn't really matter because I went ahead of you guys.
I'm gonna basically use Crimson Right to prepare the longbow. What can I see in front of me, actually?
You're really out of position. Because Scratch is out of position.
That's what I'm saying. So
you hear Scratch you hear the screams of Scratch coming from inside the ruins.
And then a brief pause as to say, "Ooh, is that a giant mushroom?" Ah!
Well, I guess I can move 30 or 40. Oh, hold on a second. Can't move very.
Aren't you a Minotaur? Don't you have like 40 or 50 movement speed?
Yeah, can't you go like zoom?
I have 40, but still, it doesn't get me.
So that means
very
you can
far
move
with
80
that.
feet.
Yeah, you can go 80 feet.
You mean like a full dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still doesn't seem to get me very far, but sure, why not?
Hit the number 2 key, Steve, so you're not using the AoE tool like that. You can use the pathing
Okay.
tool. There you go, buddy.
Sorry,
No problem.
just.
You want to move up to there? Boom.
Yeah,
Move up to there, and you're just in position now. Is that the end of your turn?
I think that's. Well, I use the bonus action to, as I
That's the end
said,
of
to
your
the
turn.
crimson
Willow's
right
up.
on my longbow.
Willow's up. You're right back here, Willow.
I'm at the very back.
Welcome to the game.
I think for this turn, I'm just gonna move my 30 feet forward.
Okay. Want to move 30 feet? There we go.
Yeah,
That's your fly speed?
that's both my walk and fly speed.
Okay. You move up 30. What else do you want to do? That's it? You want to dash
Yeah.
maybe up further, or are you just a little more hesitant?
A little hesitant.
You take the dodge action, right?
Sure.
Okay. Scratches up.
All right.
Wait, do you have
So-
Thunder Wave? Or no?
No, I do not.
Or scratch. Getting beat up in
So
both campaigns.
Oh, I do.
yeah, don't think I didn't notice that. All right.
They want your gold, man. Look at all those goals you got on your model.
No, my dog. All right. Let's do a little bit of verbal payback, as I am going to. Where is it? I know I just saw. Oh, spells, right. All right. So I am going to cast Vicious Mockery
On the really bloodied one.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I got my list of Vicious Mockery quotes to use. All right. Let's see what I got here.
All right.
All right, here we go. I have no idea what manner of cursed beast your mother screwed under a full moon to make you, but I think she owes us all an apology!
And his ears bleed out and he dies. You need to just turn down your mic a smidge down. -3 damage. He grunts back at you. Vorn is up. Right?
Lauren's
Or-
gonna use his full action to get as close as he can to me.
Okay, well, what's his Vorn's movement? 30?
Let me check. I think it is, but let me just be sure. Yeah, 30-foot movement speed.
Coming, master. Stay alive. Odo's up.
Did he
Do the
dash?
same
Yes.
30 and 30.
Go ahead and move your model, Odo.
I can't. Tailspire wasn't working for me.
Is it still not working for you, buddy?
Yeah.
Can you at least view the? Are you viewing it on the browser at least? Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I'm-
move your model like
yeah.
this. And that's fine. You guys know that in Critical Role, Matt touches all the models, right? He doesn't even let the players touch the models. Artist is up, so
Yep.
I try to think about how I want to play Artist and things like that. Artist says, "I hear evil," so he will dash up too. Him and Dragonbait. So I basically, to simplify it, they always go last. And that way too. Also, I've thought about it. If like a player dies or something like that, you guys can temporarily play Artist or Dragonbait, I guess. And, you know, it's something I'm just throwing ideas out. But I will. I have his character sheet pulled up. He will do stuff. He has a longbow. Petrifolk are back up. One is really badly injured. He's going to have to take the disengage action and fly around the corner here. And he seems to be just flying off. They have a fly speed of 50, actually, so they go pretty far.
They cruise.
He can actually fly over. I'm actually thinking that they're going to fly over the cliff like this. Whoop. Too far. But he actually flies back to, like, here. He flies over the cliff so he can't be targeted. And the other one, he's got more HP, but not too much more. But he will make a full attack and then fly away, provoking an attack of opportunity. But let me attack with him first against you, Scratch. Rolling pretty good, Scratch. I rolled a dirty 20.
How dare you?
You take 4 flashing, and I was nice to you, buddy. Actually, I should have did the Terravon. They have an ability I didn't even use. They actually do get 3 attacks. They're pretty OP. The second attack misses. So did you do the 4 slashing damage?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and I roll an 18 on the bite attack. That hits, I believe, right?
Nope.
It does not?
I mean, is that 18 with the modifier?
That's 18 total.
Then no, it doesn't hit. I have an armor class of 19.
Okay, it doesn't hit. He tries to bite into your armor. What's your armor like, or do you have a shield out?
Yeah, I do.
He bites into your shield as you block away, as he tries to, like, gnaw down onto your body. These huge, like, this pterodactyl jaw coming down on you. He flies away, provoking attack for opportunity if you want to attack him.
Sure do. I swing my moon touch sword into a thrusting jab. It's a 16 to hit.
They have an AC of 12.
This is gonna hurt!
Sweet. You see him, he's badly injured, but he flies right over the cliff. Ruin, you can barely see what's happening, where you're positioned at. You hear just fighting. It sounds like the fighting is over. Chef is up. Chef, you see them fly away. By the way, Chef, I'm trying to think how it works like this. So you're an AoE, but they're not behind heavy cover. Well, this came up with an issue as the last game. The question is if they're behind heavy cover, do they gain advantage on the deck save? As an AoE ability, I believe they don't. Chef is up, though. It's kind of a rules lawyer thing there.
Yeah, it's like the artificer that I was playing. It was just like, you can do that. I'm like, yeah, you can.
What do you want to do, Chef?
Fascinating study.
I'm gonna try to run up and dash and check on Scratch. How badly injured is Scratch?
Scratch is just kind of, after taking that last attack at the weird pterodactyl monster, he just took a sit and he's just licking his wounds. He's at 14 out of 39 HP.
Can I see the Terrafolk or no?
I just point over the cliff. I run over.
No, I'm axing odds if I can see them. If I look down. Do I see them if I look down or no?
Not from there.
Not from there.
I mean, I only say that because I'm saying the same thing he's saying.
Yeah. Well, if I can't see them, I'll heal Scratch since he is pretty hurt. I'm going to put both of my hands together, and then mushrooms will go between your ears, and I will be like, repeat after me. We do not split from the party.
What? I can't hear you! I have mushrooms in my ears!
We do not split from the party.
What?
You can split anytime you want, buddy.
16. Heal.
Nice. Let's see how that works. I am almost at full. I'm 9 away. Sophia?
And then I end my turn.
I like how with this headset I can actually hear the battle music now.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Rune is up.
Can I see anything? Out of curiosity.
No, you'd have to move up.
How far do you think? Maybe like another dash, or do I?
I'm gonna move you up to like 50 feet, and then Scratch. You hear them talking about. You move really quick. Your speed is 50, right?
It's 40 actually.
Okay, I just moved you. Let me move you back a smidge then, like to there. They say they went over the cliff, so yeah, you got to dash up there. Maybe if you want to try to start pot shotting.
All right, I'll do another full dash just to get a better look. Sure, what the heck?
Yeah, you're able to get over there, and you see them. They're like flying right here. They're like trying to fly off this way.
How many? Just one or two? Or?
Two of them. Willow's up.
I'm just dashing around. I'm Prancer.
Willow, do you just
I'm
want to move
Prancer.
up, or do you
I'm
want to do
Dixon.
anything?
I'm Dixon.
An idiot sandwich.
Don't fall too far behind. That's what Artist says to Willow.
I am gonna move up and try to keep up with everybody.
Stay close, little one. You move up to here. Do you just take the dodge action again, or what do you want to do? You look over to your right, Willow, and you see this huge statue just sitting in this like giant courtyard, right? You're like, oh, more artifacts. Right?
Girl. Squirrel.
You'd have to probably get closer to take a look at it, though, you know?
Oh no, my friend's into. Oh look, an artifact.
Pretty much.
Do you want to do anything else, Willow, or what? What's at the end of your turn?
How close is that third one?
There's no third one.
Thought there was a third one.
Make a perception roll, Willow.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's more. We're gonna get flagged.
I mean, I doubt there was just two of them, but
14.
You see, like, up on the ledge here, like, way up here, these two, like, how could I describe it? Like, monkeys with wings?
oh god.
This is what you see. They look like...
Wizard of Oz.
They
Wizard
look
of
like
Oz.
this.
But I'm not the only one who had that pointing through their head.
He wasn't the only one.
As Chalt is just teeming with light. Scratches up.
I will look over the edge to see if I can find them.
Okay. Move you up here. You see him. You can cast a spell or do something. Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery again, and this time I'm going to say, let's see.
They turn back. One of them turns back at you.
Shame you've never done anything with your life because you're about to meet your maker!
As I roll,
I have to roll a wisdom
I'm
save,
attacking
right?
the really damaged one. Wisdom save. Really?
I think so.
Yeah, they have to make a wisdom save or...
Just the one.
They...
I'm rolling 11, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
that
just the
fails. He takes 3 damage. He had 5
He's
HP.
good.
He's still alive with 2.
I just kind of stick my tongue out and...
Vorn dashes up to you, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
You hear it, and you see like the stone and rubble begin to pierce back as he kind of moves through some of this sort of difficult terrain. And he says, "Are you all right?"
I'll be alright.
Odo's up.
I'll dash over
Okay.
with them. Just for when the next thing comes.
You move
We're
up
all
to
together.
about there. Artist moves up too. Says, wait. He just kind of moves up. Dragonbait, come here. Petrofolk are up. They fly away at a speed of 100, right? Using their dash action. See how far away that is. As they start to fly out around the cavern here. I'm going to say they fly out of sight. And they're moving really quick. But it's up to you guys if you want to pursue them. As they seem to be both badly hurt. They seem to be fleeing.
I say we let them go.
I'm going to move him right here. I'm going to allow Rune, though, if he wants to, he can get 1 pot shot off. But they have +2 AC, right?
I don't think I'll be able to drop it with one shot, would it? I don't
They're
think
both
so, right?
pretty bad. I'm just trying to even see if you can see it from your perspective. You can't even see them. But you see where they go.
Did they go to some sort of lair or something? Or they
This is
fly
just,
away
I'm
far?
just telling you where they're flying. They're flying away. Do you guys want to pursue them, yes or no?
No.
Eh,
Chef says no. Odo?
I say we let them go.
Rune?
Okay. I'll say, alright, see you later, pterodactyl.
I'm just going to break us out of combat. What do you guys do?
Willow's gonna kind of tail up and catch up with the group.
Come here, little one. Catch up to Artis. You guys are like all standing near the edge of the cliff. The sight is actually breathtaking. That was a close one, wasn't it? He looks over at Scratch.
That was fun, but also incredibly painful.
This is what you get from separating from the party. That's like adventure rule number 1. It's like you
I
put
said I was
salt
gonna
into
climb the
water.
mountain.
Okay, it's like not putting salt in water when you're trying to make potatoes. You know, you decided to put potatoes without salt in the water.
What does that even mean?
This is why you need to work in the kitchen. No, kitchens can teach you how a little bit about combat, a little bit about the draconic language, and a little bit about food.
I speak fluent Draconic.
Oh, yeah, do you know any draconic meals?
Yeah, humans. And the
That
occasional
isn't
cow.
human.
What?
That isn't human.
Yeah. Horses and cows
See, I know how to cook that stuff.
and smaller dragons sometimes.
Well,
What are we talking about?
not separating from the party. Because
Right.
I don't know if you know what happens if you died. That means we have to deal with another death. And we have to do another ceremony. Or I turn you into a mushroom zombie if it works.
But I didn't.
You know what a mushroom zombie is, right?
No.
You have a high probability of not being you anymore.
I'll be alright.
Guys, he's not.
Anyways, what's that giant statue over there?
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Should we
I'm
check
gonna
out the
start going-
statue?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
check
start
out
heading
the
towards the
statue.
statue.
Let's all head towards the statue.
Okay. Move everybody up. The statue. You guys work your way through the rubble. This place is old. Very old. Have to move everybody's model because we have like this huge wagon train now, guys.
Rolling.
It's nice though when
rolling,
everybody
rolling.
shows up.
That's what happens when half the party's NPCs.
Right.
That's fine, totally fine.
I know.
Odo's up.
I love NPCs.
So it's time to go down and see what's down there. So
The
what do you
mighty-
see, Scratch?
A mighty statue depicts a Chultan king holding a staff towards the sky, with much of the detail has been weathered away. An empty bowl sits beneath the statue. Words are inscribed at the base of the statue, which are shrouded by vines and moss. Perhaps what Sasha Nazaban, the guardian of the jungle, said was true. Rosnes felt betrayed by the gods as a protector of Mbala, and it has now left the ruin.
I want to try to see what those words are.
Walk up to the statue, Scratch. Maybe they clear away some of the moss and debris on the statue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Written in some type of ancient language that you do not understand.
Damn. Alright.
Would any of us understand the language?
Does anybody know how to speak ancient gibberish?
I'm going to say Willow would automatically know what it means, right?
Maybe.
Willow would automatically know what it means because she studied a lot of Chultan history as an archaeologist. Willow, it's written. Why don't you roll a intelligence or history check? Anybody can make the roll if they want. I'm going to say Willow would get advantage on the roll.
I only have a +1 and have proficiency, but I'll make it just for the fun of it.
Let's do it for the
Jesus Christ.
Willow makes the roll with advantage, so you can roll one more time, Willow. Chef rolls a 10, doesn't pass.
I got a 16.
Better. From a nat one.
Scratch is true to his word when he says this is ancient gibberish and does not understand it.
Odo comes up and, gets a better look at the inscription. Odo, you kind of remember the commander talking about something like this. And as Willow, you help Willow out, and you mentioned that this is some type of old Omunian.
Oh, what?
Old Omunian.
What's that, like cow talk?
That's what the name of the language is.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like moo.
You saw some of the ruins before, Odo, while venturing throughout Chult with the Order of the Gauntlet. Raven, you recognize it too now. / Willow. If you want to change your name and Zoom, that helps me out too.
I don't know how to do that.
I think you go to you right-click your name and you check rename.
I've been trying. It's not letting me, and I don't know.
It's okay. It is what it is. It's written in an ancient language.
There it is.
What do you guys do? Oh, so there's a giant statue with a bowl, down below. There's the bowl right here. And it's
Is it cracked?
The bowl is not cracked. There's a pile of rubble that sits around it, though. The bowl seems
I'm gonna clear the debris away a little bit more and take out my water skin and pour some water in it. Maybe that'll do something.
Pour the water in it?
Yep.
How much water do you pour in it?
How big's the bowl?
Pretty big. I mean, we look at the models about the size of you, Scratch.
We could use the alchemy jug.
Yeah, use the alchemy jug.
Hey, the most worthless item that GM never thought we would use and break.
You kidding me? Alchemy jug's one of the most OP magic items in the game.
Chef.
Well, I will help him
moves
out.
up.
You know what? I will give this guy some beer.
What?
No. Let him have a good time.
Bet you have blood.
Some beer.
Installed.
Hey,
What type of beer?
God, maybe.
Like a stout?
Just like a high quality ale.
Could at least been a gentana.
I hate to see a waste of such good ale. Guy says.
Well,
Too bad we don't have Thorin here to really put us in the mood.
I know.
No effect. As you pour beer into the container.
Ha! Big surprise.
I'm gonna have Scratch make a perception roll DC 20 though.
I have a pretty good perception modifier. The lowest I can roll is a 10, so here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Make me look good. Yes! 27.
By the end of this fucking adventure, I'm gonna have my ear blowns completely fucking blown out. There won't be a single, like, one of those little syllable things in my ears left.
Well, hey, is the microphone quality better with this on or off?
It's excellent quality. I love it.
Okay.
It's actually so good.
I'll move it even further away.
It's just when you scream, it like blows out. It's okay though. Scratch though, you notice though when you started to pour water into it, a little shimmer. But as you see the beer get mixed into it, something is off.
Well, there's beer and water. I don't think the two mix.
Right.
If this thing isn't like nailed to the ground, I'm just gonna tip all the beer out.
It seems to be fused in with the statue.
Oh. Well, I'll name my solution. Glug. I just shove my face into it like I'm bobbing for apples and I start drinking.
You see Dragon Bait start to click a little bit. And he comes over and starts helping you.
We're like birds in a bird bath.
Like a dog, right?
Yeah.
They're going to be quite drunk. They might have to do a concentration saving throw if they do.
Artist looks over at Rune, who's half horse. He says, "What are you waiting for? There's the trough."
Wow.
I don't say anything, man. I just sit there staring.
You do not dignify that with a response.
Yeah. Just like, hey, bud.
How much beer did you pour
That's
in there,
fucked
Chef?
up.
How much? How big is that bowl, man?
I'm going to say it's a 30-gallon bowl.
Jesus!
Yeah, it's like the
So
size
I
of
would
Scratch.
probably.
It's gonna take a while.
Wait a second. Wait. I only can pour 4 gallons of beer though.
Oh, thank God.
You
I'm
still
gonna
be drunk.
have Dragon Bait and Scratch make con saves
Of
or get
course.
drunk.
My one weakness. Alcohol. Oh, no, I'm drunk.
That's
a
basically everything you do, your ability checks, saving throws, or any D20 test is at disadvantage. You're drunk for a few hours. And Dragon Bait, like, as you guys lick the bowl clean, Dragon Bait looks over to you, gives a shitty, grinning smile, and he goes, and Artist says, "You don't look so good, buddy." And Dragon Bait fucking falls right over. Because I knocked Chef.
Face plant.
He fucking
He
face plants.
fell. What a nerd. He fell.
I roll a natural one with Dragon Bait.
So I have to wait a long rest to try to fill this thing up with water. Sadly.
No, I might be drinking, but I'm supposed to do water. We need water.
As I say that, I just start to slowly tip out my my water skin, but then I just dump it all in.
Be a little
How
shimmer.
much water did my rain catcher catch?
You just your rain catcher catches about a gallon of water, which you like just fill your water skin up and then consume. Either available when it starts to rain, or not.
So what happens after I pour the water in?
Little shimmer around the rim.
Okay, I will pour whatever the raindrop thing has, pour that into there, and then pour my containment in water, because since I know that I can restock the water with the alchemy jug, I just pour all the water that I have into it.
Oh, water!
So a water skin has 4 pints. I think there's 16 pints to a gallon. The bowl itself is 30 gallons. So it's probably about 1/30th of the way full, with you guys adding the water skin and what Chef has done. There's 29 more gallons needed to add.
Yeah, how much water can the alchemy jug produce?
12.
12.
We just need
Damn,
a hunt.
this is a big bowl.
We just need a hunt for some food, and we could probably do it in 2 days.
Jesus. Is this like a deep bowl?
I don't know if we have the time for that. Our poor little friend was almost dinosaur meat. Scratch.
Well,
Artist says.
Well, it might be something. The eyes are glowing. It's better than nothing.
It's a pretty shiny color.
Artist goes over to Dragonbait. You okay, buddy? He like starts slapping him a little bit. Well, I'm gonna have to take care of him now.
Don't worry, I know the best way to wake up a kobold.
And as I say that, I just gingerly pick up his tail and bite.
Oh my.
There you go. He's awake now.
Should I do that to you, master?
You don't have a mouth. Do you?
Where's your mouth? I see. I just kind of climb up onto him, just start feeling around his face.
Well, we need to wait for these two to sober up. Having drunk people is not a smart idea.
Sober's for suckers.
But I'm pretty sure that we can fill this up in 2 days.
2 days.
Do we really want to be here for 2 days? I don't think this place
Because
is
I
safe.
can make 12 gallons with the alchemy jug. That's 12.
There's like, what, half of us can do magic? Can't we just make water or something?
Wait a second. That is smart. Can anyone create water?
Wait, that was smart? I mean, yeah, that was smart! I'm a genius.
You're in the rainforest, right?
Give them would work.
I'm a genius. You're a genius, man.
What do you want to do, Willow?
I don't have access to that spell.
Oh no, I was saying that I checked all of my spells. I don't think I could do that.
Willow, make an Arcana roll.
The idea of great water has officially failed us.
Not high enough, unfortunately.
I didn't think I could either.
The DC was 13.
Oh, I was good. I didn't think any of my spells would have been able to, anyways.
Now, how the new inspiration system works with the UA Scratch is you can
I can
actually
actually
give
create
Willow
water.
as a reaction your inspiration. You want her to try to
Wait,
pass
I
it. But
can
she has
create
to-
water.
I'ma just put. Oh, I know she's a lot smaller than me, but I do what that counts as my arm wrapping around her. I fall, and I just stand back up, and I rest myself off on that.
So, I think that you are smarter than you think, and because of that, you do it again.
That's good for my inspiration.
Roll a D6, right?
D6.
Willow has to roll pretty high, though. I think she has to roll a 5 or higher.
Okay.
Don't let this go to waste, Willow. That was my inspiration.
You roll a 10. You think about, you know, Willow, where did you learn, like, your druid stuff?
Sorry, my mind is lagging a minute. I don't think I came up with that.
Maybe you learned it from your father, you know? Or your parents?
I think it was like learning little bits and pieces from different adventures and escapades that she went on with her dad.
You look around like, Willow, there's life everywhere here. Wherever life is at, there's water, right?
Right.
What do you guys do?
Wait, Oz, I have a question. I can actually create water. What are the odds of me actually preparing it because I forgot to prepare it?
It would take you 3 hours to redo.
That's quicker than 2 days.
I think you have to create food and water. Is that a cantrip or first level spell?
No, that's a first level
That's
spell.
a first
Create
level
and
spell.
destroy water.
First level spell. Create or
Let's create.
destroy water.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you have to go through a long rest to do that. And you guys would have to use your long rest right now. The way druids are. Now, wizards
Let's
can
destroy the water.
wizards can do it over the course of an hour. by using their spell book, but Chef draws his power from nature.
Well, you tell nature that we need some of that water, cause the bowl's shiny, or something.
I thought you were a chef. You don't have that spell? Artist says.
I do have that spell. I just use it for cooking, and we're adventuring. We didn't really need that spell.
But
And
you're
I
a
was
chef.
like, oh.
And you don't have create food and water. This seems to me like a staple of what you
Would
would be doing.
Druidcraft,
What about Druidcraft?
would that work?
Let me take a look at the spell.
What
It
is
can create.
that?
It says it can create a rain cloud, so that implies that that cloud has rain. So
We can break the game.
It
Forget
cannot
real
create
rules,
It cannot
lawyer,
create a
buddy.
rain cloud.
oh,
But you can make something happen, maybe, Willow. What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Odo, what
I'm
are you trying to
focused-
do? What are you thinking about, Odo?
Water.
As the group kind of seems dumbfounded.
Yeah, I can't create anything. We are in a rainforest. Any chance of it raining?
Make a nature roll.
or Willow could use Druidcraft to tell what the weather's going to be like for the next day.
Druidcraft isn't that powerful.
It isn't. I thought the spell. Hold on.
No.
No.
I'll roll a
15.
d20. If I roll a 10 or higher, it's going to rain. Skies are kind of clear. And especially up at this height. Maybe it's because the clouds don't go as low as to the jungle over here. You guys are kind of like up on a mountain somewhere.
Wait, Druidcraft can predict the weather.
Well, we just rolled on it, so we know what's up.
Okay, so what we can do is that I can take a long rest. I give everybody good berries so we don't have to worry about rations, and then we'll have the alchemy jug to replenish our water, and then I can create water. These two won't be drunk, and then we can continue our journey.
Question:
Answers.
what's a long rest?
We take a long
Like a
nap.
really long nap?
Yeah, we take a very long nap.
Okay. We doing that now?
I think it's like a number 3. You know, you have a number 1, number 2, and then you have number 3.
Diarrhea?
No, I
That's
have to pick
nasty.
which spell I have to get rid of now. Ah!
Shouldn't pick only combat spells. You need utility.
Ah!
So are we thinking about taking a long rest here?
Yeah.
And is it safe?
I don't know, is it? You guys just got
Let's,
attacked by
uh,
some petrofok.
I just I'll just roam around and see if there's anything out of place. Can I do a general perception roll?
Yeah, roll a perception roll. Kind of just start to circle the statue. Your hoofbeats start to go up and patter down across the faunage.
What's with these rolls, man? I end up with like a high roll and then it goes back to a low roll. 13.
Do you have advantage or no?
No, not really.
13?
I have advantage on other things, but not that one. Can I use investigation? Nah, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Perception.
I'm going to say you look. You see something. You see a bunch of stairs here? Right?
Stairs.
You see some stairs, and there's like the fort. The fort is quite extensive, but a lot of it is in ruins and decrepidation. And you look over here. There could be something, but the wind here is uneasy, Rune, and as a master of undead, something bad has happened here.
That's true. I can detect undead from anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
You sense something. This wind is uneasy. The spirits have been disturbed.
I tell the other guys, hey, I sense some sort of weird undead thing, Well, I think we should go check it out. What do you think?
Okay, let's go adventuring.
Adventure.
But these two are sort of gonna be dead weights for a bit.
Huh?
Hey!
Who's going to be dead weight?
Drunk 1 and drunk 2.
I thought, okay. All right.
I'll stay here and wait for you to come back.
Well, they can take point, drunk 1 and drunk 2 then.
Drunk 1 and drunk 2?
Yes, drunk 1 and drunk 2.
You guys should get
If
the
you
t-shirts,
didn't,
right?
if you weren't looking in the Zoom call, that joke would just flown over your head.
What do you guys want to do?
Scratch ain't getting left behind. He's braver than ever now. He has no fear.
Artis is going to stay behind and wait for Dragonbait to sober up. He doesn't want to leave him kind of around, so he's just kind of waiting near the statue here.
It says I have wisdom survival checks to track undead, so I can track undead if I want. Do you want me to do that, guys?
Sure.
You know, look through some of the ruins here a little bit more. I'll move your character here. As you begin to try to look for tracks or some other type of, how should I say?
Yes.
I could use my divine sense. Find
These
undead.
rolls, man. I got a 7 and an 8 on an advantage. Anyway, 13 for survival. These rolls just are not helping me today. Anyway, I think it's going to be an interesting day.
Roll, you want to use your divine sense?
Yeah.
Something has been disturbed here. Footprints that lead to nowhere, that vanish. Room. Use your divine sense, Odo. You see a flash. It is almost like you see an image of what this great city used to be, Odo. Hundreds of Chultans walking and doing business, and then the screams of war that you all too familiar with, Odo. The flash fades.
Hey, please don't scream, Scratch. My ears are going to die.
You understand, Odo?
The secret I can hear him, he's like 60 feet away from me.
I'm sorry. Who needs to get healed? Sorry. Now we got Willow doing spider climb there. Willow's doing spider climb on her own. That's good. I'm glad that you can do that.
Rose, I could always kill Scratch for you.
Willow's right here. Oh, Willow's I see with their camera zoom thing. Hilarious.
Yeah, camera's doing spider climb, you see?
Willow, you're flying in real life. It's great.
Anyway, but... so let's go up the stairs. I mean, obviously there's some undead there. So let's take a look.
Yeah.
I sniffed out the undead.
You need to sober up, little kid.
Boiled by a bowl of water.
I'm probably older than all.
Who wants to move up with
Scratch,
Rune?
do you think I can get a sample of your blood?
Unless somebody stops him, Scratch is going.
I'm assuming the rest of the party is moving up as Rune is moving towards the stairs, correct?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
Okay.
I'm going with him.
Sure.
Okay, we move up. I'll roll on the random encounters. Okay.
This is that lost city, right? If I'm correct.
This is the lost city of Mbala. A city that Ra's niece once maybe championed over long ago, as the Snake Guardian told you about. You come up
the fallen
to this
city, right?
Yeah, it's it's one of many fallen cities, right? You walk up to this area here. I think I put it out. You see something odd, Rune. There's an anvil right here, right? You listen closely.
Yep. Anvil, I heard.
Yeah, you listen closely. Is that the sound of blacksmith working?
Is there anything by the anvil, or just an anvil and I hear the sound of blacksmith randomly or something?
A ring of large rocks surrounds a rusted metal anvil. Remains of tools and scraps of metal lie scattered in the dust.
So there's nobody actually at the anvil, but I hear the anvil.
Make an
Sounds on
investigation
the
roll. You do not make it with
Okay.
advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. I have
think it'd
advantage, though.
be-
You have advantage to investigate. It's not with undead, is what I'm trying to say.
Ah, I see. Okay. All right.
I think it'd be more like you can hear it in like an echo in the distance, kind of.
I've rolled an 8 3 times. What the hell? 11.
Shet, Scratch, you want to give him inspiration?
Sure.
Yeah, you got Scratch. I think
You left me at the tower.
I actually have an inspiration, but I haven't used it yet. So do I just
You want to
roll
roll
a
it with
D6?
you'll roll with advantage then, Ruin. Do you
Yes,
have it
I'll
from
do
last
that.
game? Or
Yeah.
I don't think you do. Oh yeah, because it was permanent inspiration you got from the Guardian.
Yeah,
Roll it
so
up.
I'll do one more. So I just do one more, right?
Yep.
These rolls just won't get past the average. Anyway, 14.
The DC is 14. You begin to search through some of the rubble, and you see a set of damaged splint armor. Right? So there's
Okay.
some splint armor. It's strange. Like, this place has been, like, looted or just destroyed in a way. And so you're able to find it. Like, you pull it out. It's, like, buried under foliage and, rock as you lean down in your centaur form, right? And you pull it out. Is anybody helping him?
I got here me some damaged armor. Could be somebody got killed here. Somebody left it here.
Odo, are you helping
Maybe
him
it's a
out?
repaired ladder.
Yeah, I'll go over and help.
Roll an investigation with Odo.
A what?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
What'd you get, buddy?
3.
Not high enough. What do you guys do?
I'm just staring off into the distance, wondering why everything looks purple.
You're drunk, not high.
I hear humans tell me the sensation is excellent. I'm
I'm a
Babysitting
human, but I
many a
spent
drunk.
you funny. Like I can fly. I can fly!
And he just starts flapping his arms.
peculiar.
Look at me, Vaughn, I'm flying!
Oh boy.
Well, I say in the Druid language to Willow, we need to make sure that he does not get any more alcohol in his body, because if this is him drunk, I don't want him drunk again.
Responding in the same language, totally agree, and he's not allowed to touch alcohol ever again.
Scratch stops flapping his
Agreed.
arms and then tilts his nose up to the air.
That smells like someone's talking shit about me.
I'll go into kind of, no, we're not. We're speaking our magical nature language, right? And then I go to the Druid language and just go, ka.
I just have a
motherfucker,
question.
right?
Why do you guys want a long rest? Is there a reason? Somebody's down hit points?
No, we
No, he
just
wants
wanted to
to
fill
change his spell list.
the bowl. We can fill that bowl.
The spell layout. But can't you do that with a short rest? Do you need to do that with a long rest?
No,
I don't
with a
know.
long
No,
rest.
only wizards can do that.
You know, I fucking I made all combat attacks just to get them combat. I was like, you know what? I will never use create water. Second layer, DM's like, you need to create water. No.
People
what if
keep
we-
underlying the value of the create and destroy water spell. It is so useful. You can use it in combat. Like, it's a very powerful spell. You ever been hit by 30? You ever been hit by 30 gallons of water before?
Well, technically,
It don't
your
feel
body
good.
is 70% water, so I guess you can destroy the water in your body, right?
No.
And make it
If
salty.
you really want to get hardcore rules as written with a dungeon master, obviously it's up to them. But I mean, yeah.
Rune, what do you do? I put in our Discord that you found a set of damaged splint armor.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I carried the splint armor for now. We can share it. We can, I guess, repair it later, right?
Yeah, maybe definitely back in Port Naranzaru for sure. There's probably a blacksmith
Yeah.
there. You know, splint armor is
Yeah,
What
worth
you
quite a bit.
find, horsey boy?
Sorry.
What
What
you
was that?
find?
I didn't understand a word you said there, dude.
Yeah, neither did
What did you find?
I found myself a nice set of splint armor. It's a little bit worse for wear, but I guess we can trade it in for some gold later. Why do you ask? You want to carry it? It's kind of heavy. I mean, I'm basically half horse. It's a little bit easier for me to carry.
No, I was just wondering why it looked like you were carrying armor that was made by a drunk blacksmith.
Ruin,
How do we know who's drunk?
you're kind of looking up here. You're just kind of looking around. You're always checking your back. Odo too. Odo notices it first, and then he kind of points it out to you, Ruin, I guess. You guys see like
Sure.
a strange like shack over here. See this? There's like a shack right over here.
Ooh.
And there's like
Let's
a
go
well or something right here.
Hmm.
See that?
Well.
Let's go to the shack.
I'll describe the shack in a second here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh man, I don't have the description. Well, it is what it is. What do you guys do?
Let's go to the shack.
Okay.
I mean, if he tells us about the shack, yeah.
Okay.
Scratch
Let's move
that.
everybody up.
The shack.
Just adding the splint armor here. Okay.
Yes. This old woman. Everybody makes a stealth roll. I get. Well, you guys don't even approach it stealthily. So a woman
No,
comes
I'm not
out.
being sneaky.
Yeah, a woman comes out. Chef kind of comes up. Yes. Hello. This old woman kind
Hello.
of comes out.
Do you know anything about this land? We're trying to solve the death curse, and we were hinted about this place a little bit.
Death curse? I have
Mhm.
not heard anything about this. Death curse? What is this death curse?
Well, I am a druid that can raise people from the dead with mushrooms, but sometimes it doesn't work anymore. And my people who taught me how to do it, they are becoming in danger. That's why I'm doing this. And we came here probably searching for more answers, which we discovered this beautiful land. So we would like to know more about this area if you know more than us.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful, is it not?
No.
No.
Norham, he's
Don't-
drunk.
He's drunk.
Oh my.
I'm not drunk. Yes, I am. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You are. Please, ma'am, don't listen to him.
You must
Don't
have
listen
your...
to me when I'm not drunk.
He
When
looks-
we know you're 100% sober, then we'll listen.
Yes, yes.
She looks over at Willow and she says, "You must have your wits about you with all these petrofolk.
What who?
They're looking for food all the time."
We're looking for food all the time as well, and a lot of
Yes,
drink
I'm
apparently. A lot of drink.
Looking for drinks. He says, well, I guess there might be some water over here in this well." He looks down into the well.
Is it the water of protection from undead, or the water of longevity?
Why do you need water? Are you thirsty?
Very.
No. No. So there's this statue, and we started filling it with water, and the eyes started glowing.
Wow.
What?
That's
You're talking a lot.
that one over there?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, that makes no sense. But all right.
Maybe she would like to see the statue. Why don't we all try to fill the statue with water? We all can work together, and hopefully we don't. Well, it is slightly dangerous.
She looks over to her
Well-
right. She's like, well, there's water right here, too. There's like a fucking puddle of water right here, guys.
That sounded ominous.
Okay. Hey, Spore, I've got some rope. We tie that to your gourd. Could we fill the gourd with the water? From
Yeah,
the
we
well?
could. And it
How
stores
big is the
12
gourd?
gallons of water. And we can all
Holy
work together.
crap.
You're a strange one. She looks over at Ruin. I haven't seen too many centaurs roaming around.
Oh, neither have I. Thank you for telling me.
You must be very
Where? Where's the
lonely.
centaur? What, behind me?
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second.
Wait,
wait a
I was a
second.
centaur? Really? All this time I didn't remember.
My alarm is going off in my head. Is she a hag? Like,
looks
those
like an old
magic
woman.
hags.
I'm sure she's just a
No.
wonderfully kind old woman in the middle of a fallen city, having
No.
fun.
Yeah.
This is
Scratch.
superstition. This is
Scratch. As soon
superstition.
as he saw, as soon as he heard her laugh, just like, hold a minute. Can I make
Look
a
at it,
perception
look.
check
You want to make an
I'm
insight
doing
Obviously-
roll?
perception too.
or an insight roll? Yeah, at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm doing insight too. I
You need to do insight, don't you? Not perception.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm doing an insight check at disadvantage.
Why are you doing
Wow,
insight? with
at disadvantage, I did so much better than him.
Okay.
What'd you roll? 17?
Yep.
A 5. I got 5.
Kindly old woman, guys.
She's not a hag. Okay.
So it's
Divine sense. I'll
Told
do
you.
divine sense again.
Divine sense.
yeah, kind old woman in the middle of a fallen city. I have no idea why.
Odo.
What the hell?
You,
Big rat.
Odo, you touch. You have a symbol around your neck or something, right?
Yeah,
What type of god do you believe in?
tear.
The god of justice?
Yeah.
You rub the symbol
but-
of tear around your neck. Show me the sight beyond sight. Your eyes glow a little bit. The glow is that of the darkness. This woman is not all it seems.
Well then,
The
this
aura
is kindly
of-
old lady living in a decrepit, ruined city full of
But he
death
hasn't.
and
Otto hasn't told us
birds.
yet. Hey, hold on. Oh, Otto hasn't told us yet. He's got to tell us, man. We don't know shit right now.
What? Oh no, I'm going off of the description that I was given. Like I just see her as a kindly old woman. That's why I call
Yeah,
her.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
Well then, Mrs.
Yeah.
Kind Woman. Why are you alone? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I mean, do like a
Who
seduction
am
roll.
I near?
I just had you here. You are next to Jeff Spore.
Flesh.
You're
Oh.
next to this is Flesh Golem. Yeah.
The two guys that'll
You know
help
what?
you the most, Chef and Scratch.
You know what? I'll whisper to Oto and be like,
Hey, what's the information about her?
Now I say she's not what she seems.
Thorn is here as well.
I don't hear this. I don't hear this, and I approach her.
She's not what she seems.
Walk up
no.
there. Yes.
She's not what she
I just-
seems.
I just reach into my pocket and I pull out a gold piece and I'm like,
I think you could use this more than me, ma'am.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I've been having these problems with the Petrofolk. Not too many traders come up here, though, to trade coin.
Oh, well, it's shiny.
Let's stop wasting time with those old women. Why don't you just kill her and let's move on with it? I'm just kidding.
I think she's evil. I think she's evil. Odo,
How would you know that? You haven't done anything, man.
No,
Right.
no, I have fought enough hags in my life to know when a hag is right next to me, and my alarms are going like she's a hag. She's
My
a
dear old
magic
lady,
hag.
you remind me of my grandmother when she didn't have hooves.
I just turn around and
As
see
you-
Vorn towering over me.
Yeah, there's
What-
Vorn.
what-
Vorn is like walks right with you, you know, because he has that ability where he does a reaction to like block an attack, you know, and that's kind of his whole shtick, you know. So he just, when in doubt, Vorn is like right next to you. That's quite an interesting contraption you have.
Hey, boy? Yeah, he's a good friend. He saved my life like 5 times already, and I only met him a few days ago.
Ah.
Your two characters are like Hansel and Gretel, and this is like old woman is like the witch.
Right.
I think she's evil. Detector evil. If she's evil, I am.
So Otto has told anybody about the.
Yeah, I told Chef Spore.
Has he told anybody
Spore
else?
next to me?
I mean, this is just like a thatched, like looking house. You know, it's kind of
Right.
small. You know, Odo. I don't know. You're in character. I mean, whatever you want to do, buddy.
Maybe we can check out the house.
Lauren?
You want to check out the house?
No, I don't want to separate.
Are you suggesting we go search through a woman's house while she's standing right in front of us?
No, we could
Yeah.
just ask her to invite us in. Hey, do you have any tea?
If you want to help me, the Petrofolk, they live right on the side of the mountain here. They harass me every day. If you
How
could,
could they?
yes.
How could they?
You're such a sweet old woman. Why would someone do that?
How far are these people that harassing you?
She looks over there, like this way. She's like, right over there.
How about how far of a journey is it?
I don't know. My old legs can't go that far.
How long have you lived here?
A long time.
And you've never journeyed that way even when your legs did work?
It's dangerous. I don't want to be eaten.
She's evil.
Wait,
She's a
Can I tell if
hag.
she's lying to us?
this is
How about-
dangerous.
Insight
If
roll?
you were,
All right.
if you were scared of being eaten, how'd you get here?
She's
Ted.
inside a hut.
She's telling the truth.
She's telling the truth.
She's definitely telling the truth. Let's just go eliminate the pterodactyl.
Let's go eliminate the threat from her. See if
Okay.
maybe. What do
We'll
you
have-
think, group?
Yeah, we'll have Willow fly there.
Oh, that would be
find
much
the hideout.
appreciated. Come see me when you're done. She goes
We
back
will
to her
do.
hut.
Why is
Do you
there a
have- do you
golden
have any-
question mark above her head?
Do you have any Earl Grey tea?
Cookies.
Odo, make a perception roll
Cookie. Okay.
as you're kind of scoping this woman out. 'Cause she
Yeah,
has she has the aura of the darkness upon her.
Sugar. Was 17 and then rolled over to a 3.
Yep. That's what it's
Alright.
been doing.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You guys see a large well down here? So there was like some old armory. Rune, I mean, you only looked through a little bit. It would take you probably like a few more hours to do a thorough search of the rest of the ruins there. There also is a well
Yeah.
here, and she also directed what she like looked over this cliff. Where the Petrofolk are at.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna go eliminate the Petrofolk anyway. But I guess, since I've been watching The Ring, the horror movie, maybe something's in the well. Can we just take
Right.
a quick look down the well?
Okay, cool. You look over at
Can't
the
see the well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look down for you. It's got to be like at least like 30 feet deep. There's like bones, like moss, like covered down there. Make a perception roll, Rune.
Cool.
But is there water?
There's water down there. The water
Oh.
it's murky and dark, but yeah, there's water down there. Or you
Oh.
assume like rainwater's probably filled the well.
I think
It
it's
just
the best roll
stagnated.
today. 24.
Ooh.
What is that? You see something like the way the cloud moves away from the sun for a moment. Almost blessings upon you.
In the well? The cloud moves away.
Well, I'm saying like the sun is beginning to set and the cloud moves away from the sun.
Okay.
And you see that? It's like a little glimmer.
Hey, there's treasure down there. Hey, there's something shiny down there. Anybody want to take a flight down? Anybody have some sort of flight or a spider climb or something and take a look and see if there's any treasure?
Kibble, without hesitation, begins to run towards the well.
Willow to go down the well.
Go down the well.
Yeah, I'll go
Sure,
over.
down the well.
I'll tell them, hey, everybody, that woman wasn't who she seemed.
What you mean? She seemed like an old lady living by herself in a very dangerous location.
I sensed evil about her.
Do you want me to burn down her house?
She was a bad granny?
Well, I think we all have some evil in us. But let's take a look at that glimmer, see what it is. Maybe it's some sort of magic item.
Chef, as you like turn to look back, and Chef is the only one who sees this. Did you say I want to burn down the house? To the old woman there, like looking out, like kind of like shadowed in darkness a little bit, like like she's under like her easement there, right? You actually look back, her model is there, Chef. You see this?
Ooh.
You see her there? She's like grinning at you as you say that.
Oh, she wants her house burned down. Cool.
I like how Willow's still.
What likes the evil thoughts?
What do you say about? What do you do as you see this really weird? She like stares at you for a second, Chef, and you're just like you look at her, but what do you do?
So, my paladin friend said that you're not who you say you are.
Well, you're kind of far away.
I mean, she's already gone inside. There's no point in doing that.
She's looking at you, Tony.
I will look at her and make sure that she does not try. If she tries anything suspicious, I am getting ready to freaking burn her house down.
You get the torch out?
No. No, you just see my eyes glow with bonfire ready to be cast if she tries to do anything suspicious.
Okay, let's go to Willow. Willow's flying down into the well, correct?
Yeah, I feel like I got voluntold for that.
Voluntold.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Willow, do you see anything?
I think Willow's the perfect character to look at it.
I just have to tab to find you guys because Willow is really tiny.
Sorry.
See, there you go.
She is tiny.
Willow, do you have dark vision?
I don't, but I do have a torch.
You light up. Do you have the light spell at all, or produce flame or something like that?
Cantrips, light cantrips, or anything?
You can actually see down
dang
there.
it.
Fairy fire.
That would work too, but I mean it's a first level spell.
Wait, don't worry about that. I have dancing lights.
Scratch. You begin to cut. I have these cool descriptions that I just put in through Describe. Let me see if I have dancing lights. I do, I believe. I just put it in today. Scratch, you whisper the words of the spell and breathe upon the material component. It's a blowing life into fire. You make the small...
I do that through my bagpipes, and they just come out of the bagpipes.
You make the small gestures and you say the small words and offer a tiny thing. But your subtle request receives a bright answer in the fabric of magic as light blooms into being. And the three balls go out, right?
Yeah, and while it's doing that, I'm just playing a soft tune with the bagpipes so they just keep dancing around.
Here's like this torch effect I try to use for dancing lights. You have 3 of them. Now, normally if you had Tailspire, you would have control of them, right? And I think you control them using a bonus action. You send the dancing lights down there, Willow, right? As Scratch can see them, he has to kind of get close to the edge. But Scratch is like straight up drunk. You make a dex save, DC 10, to not fall in the well.
Sure.
Thorn is there to maybe catch you.
Why are you in the well? We just set Willow down.
Why not just have...
I mean, you guys don't worry. Even with disadvantage, I would have to roll a 2 to fail this, so...
Yeah, but why are you in the well?
Thorn's head is floating in space and cannot see the well.
I mean, Willow can fly down there, take a quick look, come back up, but what are you doing?
That's a 10.
You pass, barely. Right? You almost
Oh,
rolled
I'd
a
have to
natural
roll a
one,
to
buddy.
fail this.
Hey, man, you remember our
Yeah, I'd have
Wednesday
to roll
game?
a
There
1
was
to
ones
fail.
all around. Thorin,
There's also a lot of 20s for some reason.
Thorin, in the new UA, which is the one D&D thing, did you look at the new stone cutting thing for dwarves?
No, I didn't see it.
Let me see if I got it in my system. It's really cool. What you do, they buffed it for dwarves.
Really?
Just
Yeah.
start cutting stone.
I have it as a passive ability, but it's actually not a passive ability. It's an ability that you use. Basically, it gives you tremor sense up to 60 feet.
Whoa. Really?
But basically, you can like sense the rock, you know, as you touch the rock, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Are you saying
Is this
dwarves
a
have
spell
tremor
I
sense
cast,
now?
or is this just a passive? Oh, it's a passive ability.
No, it's not a passive ability because I have it mistakenly put in here. But this is a part of the new UA.
Okay.
You can see in the bottom right it says 1 PHB. That's the one D&D player's handbook that they're coming out
That
with.
is so cool.
And if you hit that little bookmark tab, it'll actually tell you the description, the full description. As a bonus action, you gain tremor sense with the range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. You must be on a stone surface or touching a surface using tremor sense. The stone could be natural or worked, and then you can use this up to your proficiency bonus for long rest.
That is
This is a
awesome.
new cool buffed ability that all dwarves have.
All right, I cast tremor sense, I guess. It's a
Yeah, so
castable
you
thing.
sense it. You're just sensing. I'm just saying, if you want to, you touch the rim of the well, right?
Okay.
Feeling the well's sense as Willow flies down there to just see if there's anything off, right?
Okay.
And by looking at the water, and you sense the bottom of the well, right? How deep the well is. The water must be at least 10 feet in the well. So there's more than enough water here if you're able to somehow pull it out, and you could take it to the bowl, which is something you missed, Thorin. But there was a puzzle in the beginning where they were trying to put water into the bowl. But there's definitely enough water. Willow, you fly down there, make a perception roll, Willow.
While I'm using the dancing lights, could I give her advantage? Not advantage, but inspiration.
How inspiration works. So inspiration has been changed in the one D&D stuff, right? It's now a reaction that you use as the bard. When they fail their check, you use your reaction, and they can use your bardic inspiration back.
Okay.
So you don't just give it to the player, and the player forgets about it. You're more proactive with it as the bard. There's also healing mechanics around this too, which it's a buff to the bard as well. I don't want to get into it because I haven't reviewed it in full yet, but it's pretty cool. You can actually heal as a bard now. Kind of cool. Using your inspiration.
I rolled an
That is
11.
really cool.
Let me take a
Yeah,
look.
I'll use my reaction to give her a D8 to add to that. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah, roll it up.
Oh, do I need to roll it or just?
She rolls it.
Okay, just want to make sure that.
That it was a D8?
Yeah.
Yep, 1d8.
Rolls a natural 4 though, guys. Pretty grim. Oh, your bardic inspiration's up to D8 now. Nice. What did you get, Willow?
Natural 4.
I'm a level 5.
I don't froze.
It's frozen for you. The power of
I
D&D
think
Beyond.
we should do it in reverse. I think like 1 to 10 should be a success, and 11 to 20 should be a failure. That way we get all the
You want to
rolls.
reverse it, Steve? Turn it on its head. Watch you guys start rolling natural 20s. It'll be great.
Yeah.
It's not showing for.
You got a
for-
4.
Oh, there we go.
So 15. Willow. Willow, you see it. You pull it out like in the murk a little bit. You have to go underwater. Do you want to go underwater and see it? You see something down there glimmering. So Rune was right. There is something glimmering down there. But you got to go underwater about 10 feet and swim down in this murky ass water.
Awesome.
You
Let's
see
get
like
down to the water.
you see bones and like skeletons and things that have been thrown in here.
I'll send one of the dancing lights down into the water to try to help illuminate that little bit of area, so she ain't going to be in like complete darkness.
I don't think I can.
I'm gonna say you don't. I'm gonna metagame it a little bit. If you put that light into the water, it'll go out. Because it says it's like a lantern or something to that effect. It's a torch, or a lantern effect.
All right.
It is magical, but it's not that powerful. It's a level 1 spell. Where you're
It's a
basically...
cantrip.
Oh, it is a cantrip, so yeah, it's even less than that. So yeah, especially with cantrips, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
It does require concentration.
For 1 minute, so you might want to hurry up.
Well, you can just recast it.
True, but I want to get that little sense of urgency.
Sure.
Can I beast shape into like a crocodile or something like that? Wouldn't a crocodile have like night vision?
You shapeshift into a crocodile. You begin to swim down there, and you start grabbing things with your teeth. We're sitting here for a minute as Willow is collecting loot down there. Collect 1 stone, Willow. You collect another.
It's an ion stone.
But it's taking like a few minutes for you to search under this water. Think about it, Willow. It's pretty creepy. Like you're in this well, like the ring, like what Rune was saying. And you're like digging around in the well of the ring right now.
With bones in the bottom.
Yeah,
a lot of
we need to identify
Chef,
these bones, right?
Chef is like looking back at the cabin though, or like the little place over there. She like grins, and Chef, you just like blink a little bit, you know, you're like trying to stare her down, I guess, because you didn't say anything more than that. She's gone.
Oh.
What do you do?
I don't like
She just disappeared, guys. She just disappeared.
She probably went inside to go eat.
No.
Thorn,
She like disappeared.
you look back and like, you don't see anything, Thorn. Like this is all in Chef's head or
I'm all
something,
like, yeah, I think Chef's been smoking something that he's been cooking or something.
Ha! And you thought I was drunk? Where was I going with that? Oh, okay.
I just keep playing the bagpipes.
What the fuck, Willow? You pull up some ignit. There's like ignits down here. There's like fucking ignits. You know what ignits are?
Yeah, like metal bars, right?
Yeah, they're like specifically forged blacksmith bars. You're just putting this all in your mouth and like pocketing it under your giant crocodile tongue.
Where is this all going to end up when I shift back?
I'm trying to think.
In your mouth, your head will explode.
So you're a giant crocodile right now? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
You have a good swim speed, you have a good move speed, but the problem is, like, yeah, you're pulling all this stuff out.
You got powerful jaws, though, right?
Yeah, you got really powerful jaws, especially with the
So
light.
I take my rope and throw it down to help her back up.
Yeah,
you could turn it to a giant lizard.
And she can hold on to it with her mouth, right?
Well, I'm just trying to help her out. Let's do what Scratch says. She's actually a giant lizard. Let's pull up giant lizard for start.
Oh, there you go.
Because I want to have her figure out a way to get out of the well.
If he throws down a rope, I'll help him to pull it up.
Willow transforms into a giant lizard. I'm going to link it in our Discord here, buddy. So you actually have a climb speed equal to 30. You can climb out of the well.
Okay.
Because the lizards, they have the things like the geckos, where they have all those like spider things, you know, all these little microfibers, where they like literally hook into the wall with their hands. Kind of like Spider-Man, you know? Pretty cool.
Right. So then I'm going to as much of whatever I can and then climb up.
You stick it all in your giant, like, Komodo dragon style mouth.
Yeah, just grab as much of whatever's down at the bottom as I can before coming back up.
Pretty awesome. It takes like 5 minutes. You know, I'll add 5 minutes to the timer to do all this. Actually, we'll add 10 minutes to the timer to actually search around this murky water and stuff like that. And you grab it all in your mouth, though. As the giant lizard, too, you just hold your breath. You're not like a pure aquatic creature. You just go up, you hold your breath, and you go back down. And you begin just to pull out all these things. You pull out... You pull out 6 onyx gemstones. Each are worth 50 gold.
Nice.
Scratch, see something shiny.
I'm linking this down here. There's a soggy scroll, right? Someone gets to make an Arcana roll. The DC is 10 plus spell level.
Yeah, don't show any of this stuff to Scratch.
Yeah, I have half proficiency and a +1 in Arcana. So
if anybody wants to make the roll, they can, as long as they're proficient in Arcana.
You have to be proficient, you said, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
just be proficient in it. There's a scroll
got
that
it.
she pulls out.
I've got advantage if it's
Pull it
some
up.
sort of.
It's not undead
But
related, though.
Yeah, I don't have the proficiency though, so I'll skip past.
Okay.
I mean, if nobody else is gonna
I
do
don't
it,
see
I'll
anybody
try.
rolling. So someone needs to roll
I'll,
right.
I'll
You
try.
want- I'll
Otherwise,
try,
the scroll will
I'll
remain
try.
Who has the
unactivated.
highest intelligence?
10.
That's
So
a
the
nat
DC is
20.
11.
That's a nat 20. All right.
Wow,
Scratch-
that's what my natural 20 is going to be wasted
Scratch
on.
looks at the
Okay.
scroll. It's like very worn. Like the writing is definitely faded. You like blow on it using some type of spell, maybe like a prestidigitation or something, and you're able to like decipher the magical writing because these scrolls are written in magical ink, right? And it reduces the weathering and the letters begin to pop out. It's a scroll of comprehend language.
Oh, that'll be useful.
You also see 10. You pull out the 10 antimantite bars or ignits.
Holy shit.
They say they're only worth 10 gold pieces each. They are stamped with a dwarven rune of some kind. Thorn. They're from the
Thorin knows what it
clan.
is.
They're stamped with the ignite symbol of one ball.
One
Oh
ball.
my god.
Oh, ball. Damn it,
One
ball.
Oh my god. I grab
Are they
a
all
hold of
dead?
it. What
Are
is
they-
this?
Are these dwarves dead?
Do I
These
know what
bones?
this is? Like, do I know where it came from?
Fuck it, they
The
came
item
from your
is-
clan, right?
Right, but
Wait
do
a
I know
minute, so-
specifics about it?
You know that adamantine, like you still have your dwarven, stone cutting sense up, right?
Right.
This is almost like stone of some kind, like, adamantine. It needs to be worked with, specialized, by the dwarven forges. Most of the forges were lost in the Great War, but the dwarves that have the smithing knowledge can craft this into adamantine weapons. And an adamantine weapon, whenever it scores a normal hit, is a critical hit.
Oh.
It's like the hardest metal. It's like Wolverine's adamantine arm, It's-
Right.
right?
That's,
It's Wolverine shit.
that's like
I look at it and
That's
I
like
just shove
that-
it in my bag real quick.
It's
like
worthless.
adamantine-
It's
That's like
worthless. I'll carry it though.
That's like adamantine armor.
So wait a minute.
That,
The-
it's immune to
the-
crits, right?
That's
The
correct.
bones that are in the well, do they look dwarven or human? Did anyone check?
Willow got a good look at the bones. Pretty creepy, Willow. They're kind of like the bones you saw on the entryway and the way in. Bleached. Picked clean, almost. Too fucking clean.
Ooh.
Here. Oh my. Must have swallowed some of that water.
As she says, it's
or
a giant
an
lizard.
adamantine ball.
Let's pull Willow back
Well-
up. Let's pull the dancing. Are you done with the dancing lights?
Yeah. After she caught back up here and spit everything out, he just put away his bagpipe and started shuffling around the loot.
Let's grab the water. Put it into that bowl, but the lady's gone. Like, someone follow me. I don't want to go alone. Like, let's check the shack.
You guys hear, it sounds like the echo out of the wind, and she's like, "Did you get your water?" You hear her voice echo out almost.
Did I get
It's
my
kind of
water?
weird. Did you
Yeah,
find your water?
I believe so, man. We got our water. Water.
What do you guys do?
Gonna
I found
lower the
some
bucket
rats.
down into the well and get some water.
Water.
You start
Maybe
looking.
she wants us to activate the statue.
Fill up my cooking pot with it.
It just turns out the statue is an even bigger version of Thorn.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Thorn on steroids.
That'd be terrifying. That would be a massive construct. But hey, if nobody's gonna take those gemstones, I'll take it.
Let's split the gemstones and sell them. We need money for an airship.
What?
My horn!
Where'd that come from? What do you mean an airship?
No! My gemstones!
No. I'll fight you for them.
I just retract my mouth kind of like a rabid dog, and I just start hissing at him as I grab onto the gemstone.
Here you are, Willow.
I'm gonna shift back into my normal self. And then, Chef, I want your gourd so we can fill it up with the water.
He will give it to you and be like, you better return it back so we can have some alcohol later.
Miss Fairy Lady, this scroll, it kind of looks like something that you could use. In case you don't know it, some languages, you could use this to help you figure out what that is.
Just kind of hand it to her.
Well, thank you. Just
No
like
problem.
awkwardly pats him on the head like a thanks.
After you pat him on the head a few times, his tail just kind of slaps the ground a few times.
Unfortunately, Chef, you're
Wait,
absolutely.
wags.
I'm sorry. Scratch, you're wrong. A person with the scroll can only cast it if it's a part of their spell school or their class spell list. Druid is not a part of that.
Oh.
Hey, did we ever get the
But
old
you
woman's
can,
name?
Scratch. You can cast it.
Okay. Well, retcon that. I'm gonna say.
This scroll, if you ever find a language that you don't understand, you can come to me and I can read it for you. I think it's one useful.
Scratch, make an insight roll.
Sure. That's a 6.
Not high enough. Chef, you kind of move closer to the hut. Is that what you're doing? I see your model here.
I'm keeping an eye on her, making sure she does not attack the party. And if she
did we
tries
ever
to
get
attack
her
the party,
name?
wait. If she tries to attack the party,
No, we never did.
For my reaction, if she tries to do anything suspicious, I'm just gonna freaking use my strongest spell that I have and just completely annihilate her with erupting earth. Like, if she decides to attack us, I'm ready. Like, I have my reaction ready.
Yeah, if she does anything suspicious, I'll throw Shep into the hut.
Can you tell that I've been through one too many hags?
You see some fire. Chef, as you kind of look in there's a fire or something going on. Maybe there's a little fire going on in the hut. And you see a little bit of, there's a chimney here, right? And you see the fire in here too. There's a little chimney and some smoke starts to come out of it. Willow takes this urn, which is the jug of alchemy, begins to go down. You begin to refill the jug up, magically. Willow is successfully figuring this out. She flies down there fairy form, but the jug is an extra dimensional space. So even Willow, who is unnaturally strong as a fairy, she's able to fill out the jug by flying down and just going to the mouth of it. The water, though, Willow, as you fill it up, you see a skull on the other side, looking at you as you do it.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Is there an item in D&D Beyond that's a scroll of comprehend languages?
I don't know.
Because I've been looking to. Yeah, I don't think I found one.
I mean, you can always create a scroll.
You can just write it down in the notes if you need to, buddy.
It's full of comprehend languages.
Scroll is a dynamic language. What do you guys do?
Should we just go battle that old woman? Because we're gonna sooner or later.
Yeah. I say it's time to no longer be friendly. Do I have the green light to do the thing?
What? What are you talking about?
Why do we want to attack the old woman? I don't understand.
Yes, I don't understand either.
She's an evil creature.
I haven't seen her do anything suspicious yet.
We can kill her.
Yeah, she just asked us to get rid of
It just
some
seems like you're
pterodactyls.
bloodthirsty right now.
Yeah.
No, it is not bloodthirsty.
I think it's because he's had 12 children. I think it's giving us too much stress.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think it's the overabundance of children. He's just angry all the time. Reminds him of his ex-wife or something.
Seems kind of suspicious to me that you want to just kill someone without any proof.
Paladin said she was evil. I'm trusting the
Have you
Paladin.
drank or eaten anything in this vicinity? Is maybe he's under some kind of spell?
Everything's evil. It doesn't mean they're gonna all attack us. I don't think, right?
Willow fills up the jug. She has half of the water required to fill up the cistern or the bowl back at the statue. She would need to fly. She would need to dump it out, fly back, and fill up the rest in the well here, I guess.
I'll go walk with her back just to make sure she
Yeah,
doesn't go.
I'll go walk with her.
Yeah, I have to stay. I'll tell I'll tell the centaur to stay because we need somebody to stay behind.
So
Reinhardt.
Rune and Chef stay behind while Willow and the rest of the party separate to fill up the bowl, right?
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Right now, I'm not going to move the models quite yet. But as you're just standing outside there, Chef, with Rune, the woman kind of comes out of the hut, right? And she's like, I have some tea ready. Would you like some tea?
I don't trust you.
Do you have some crumpets?
Right. Cookies. Didn't she bake some cookies?
Yeah, do you have some crumpets as well?
Oh no, help
Crumpets.
me.
I
Oh,
can
no,
try to
help
make
me.
something if you want.
Oh, we got a chef here with us. He can help you.
Well, come on in. You guys come in.
I thought you wanted to take care of the pterodactyls. Are we going to go into the hut now? All of a
Well, you
sudden?
seem to be taking your time. You're getting some water.
Yeah. You know, maybe your evil smile and you changing shape, and then now you're back to your innocent form.
I don't know what
I
you're
have my eye
talking
on
about.
you. You changed when you went into that shack. I have my eye on you. Anything suspicious?
Well, if you want
I'm
some
not gonna
tea,
die
you
here.
sound kind of crazy to me.
I'm not crazy.
You asked for
Paladin
tea.
said
I
that
don't
you're
understand.
not a
You're the
good
one that said,
character.
do you have any tea? Like, why are you getting crazy that she made you tea?
No,
Yeah,
no,
man,
no,
you're
no.
kind of aggressive.
Odo said that he is evil. I'm trusting Odo.
From what I sensed, everything she was telling us was truthful, so...
Yeah.
Well, just if
What's
you
up,
need
brother?
something, I can help you out. He goes back inside. Willow, you begin to fill up the bowl. As you fill up you dump out the thing. You look up at the inscription on the statue, right? That you can't read.
The one language I decided not to learn.
You pour it out. You see the rim start to grow silver. Something is happening. You go
More
fill up.
water!
You go get the other amount of water.
water.
Willow heads back. She fills it up again. I'll just add 10 minutes to the timer if we want to solve the puzzle. Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What is
I wanna see where this
Chef and Rune doing while they solve the puzzle? Are we following them back? The bowl?
No, I'm keeping an eye on this old lady. I'm not moving. I do not trust her. She's gonna kill us. So I am ready for anything she's gonna throw at us.
Chef
I'm just
separates
keeping
them
an
out.
eye on Chef.
So
Chef,
I'm-
we outnumber her 8 to 1.
I'm gonna keep an eye on
Calm
Chef because I feel like Chef's like losing it.
Warren stays
did
with
we
you.
solve
Yep.
the puzzle already? I'm just trying to help Willow out here. 'Cause I wanna
Yeah,
make sure we get
Willow gets the last of the water. She's about to walk back to the statue. It sounds to me, I'm trying to understand what the group is doing. The group is separating, correct?
Yeah.
Thorin and
Yes.
Chef are separating. The rest of the group goes back to the statue where Willow will pour the remaining amount of water in, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Shiny, shiny, shiny.
I'm gonna stick with Willow anyway, regardless, just to keep her covered.
So Chef is now by him. Okay, Chef is with Thorin, correct?
Chef is with me.
Okay. I'm going to move the models now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just moving the models based on what you guys have told me.
How's Dragon Bait looking?
It hasn't been that long. Artist says, "He's probably got another few hours. But that's okay, I can keep a watch on him. But I swear there's something watching me," Artist says.
Watching.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Well, just hurry the fuck up.
Oh, we're doing it! Stop!
I have to move Thorin and then back because I'm kind of in autopilot mode. Let's move Chef back. And
We're going to have to
move
adjust
Thorin back.
that microphone later, man.
The issue is with you, Scratch, is that you go from talking normally to just full-blown screaming. So it's really hard to balance your mic.
0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
Willow, you begin. Yeah. So I'm trying to just... Willow pours the... What do you guys do? You're back there, you have the other containers, just Willow pouring it in? Is that what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just chanting shiny over and over again.
You're still drunk.
No.
Right, okay. She just continues to pour the water in.
I just whisper to the person that's not next to me.
Odo, you kind of like, as she pours it in, the bowl gets all full. The water rises slowly out of this magical opening and fills all the way up to the silver rim around the bowl. The water shines over, and you hear a rumble. Something is shifting, Odo. And you're standing right next to it. And you kind of step out of the way.
Chef, did you hear some weird noise off in the distance?
I'm going to say this board moves in, or I'm going to just delete this board. And one of the stone move, like clockwise, it shifts out of the way, Odo. You look down. It's hard to see because you're a human. You can't see very far, but you see some stairs going down.
Hey guys,
We found the
stairs.
secrets.
Scratch looks down before running in. But, yeah, Scratch looks down to see how far the stairs go.
Who has dark vision?
That would be me.
Hi.
The smallest of us have the best eyes.
We can't see what's going on, Chef. We're way over here.
You hear something rumble, Thorn.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I just tell Chef, hey, did you hear that rumbling off in the distance? Should we go check it out, or we keep an eye on this old lady?
We keep an eye on this old lady. She's gonna kill us. I have a suspicion of it.
All right, well, just don't attack her. I'm gonna go check it out, and I take off.
Yeah, you do that. You knock yourself out, buddy.
I leave him by himself.
He will now.
I come running over. Hey guys, what was that? What was all that rumbling?
I farted. Also, there's a hole in the ground now. I'm gonna go in now.
And just start walking in.
What's the marching order?
Does anybody else have dark light? Does anybody not have dark light or dark vision?
I don't.
I don't.
I'm gonna.
Vorn,
do you have a
Vorn,
shield?
As
Yeah, I
Scratch
have a
gets
shield.
as Scratch gets really eager, he has a shield out and he kind of starts walking. You feel Vorn put his hand on you. He says, "Master, I can't fit."
Aww.
Guard the.
Yeah,
Watch
guard
the old
the
woman.
entrance. Make sure no one comes in. And I mean
Yeah.
no one.
Well,
Affirmative.
that's party.
Vorn
No,
stands
no one.
watch.
Well, I think you should tell Chef for that because he's having like the best attempt I don't trust the only moment ever.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. While Scratch is drunk, he has the memory of a goldfish. He does not remember you exist.
Is someone gonna tell
Yeah,
Chef more about
Scratch
this, or are you
has
just gonna
object
have...
permanence problems, guys.
He has object permanence.
While
He
they're
does
doing
not
that,
remember you exist.
I'm gonna cast light cantrip on Otto's shield so that he can see.
Oh, I was just gonna cast dancing lights for everybody.
Okay.
Well, it's this way his object stays lit the whole time.
I'll add the torch
That's
effect to Odo. Awesome, I love that.
Scratch
Vorn.
is still going in. Scratch is going in first.
Scratch is going in first.
know
Who's
what?
going after Scratch?
I'll follow Scratch because I have dark vision.
Okay. I
You
got
know what?
Widow
I'll actually look at the sound and probably follow the party. Is that okay?
here. You sure you don't want any tea?
No. No. I don't trust you. If you try to kill any one of us, I have eyes on you.
You're always welcome. A tea.
I can just imagine someone acting like that in real
Are
life.
you sure
Everybody's
you don't want that
total-
tea, Chef? I know how you love
No, I don't trust
it.
it.
It could be tasty.
All right, I'm just trying to set up the
Tasty
marching order before I start moving models down, since a few of our players don't have it. So I got Scratch up first. Who's up next?
Thorn.
Okay.
I'll be in the middle.
Okay. Chef has a change of heart and decides to join the party. Ruin, do you want to be in the back or something?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't have a choice, it seems like. But yeah.
How wide is the entrance?
Is it wide enough for his big booty to get through there?
He has to squeeze through pretty big. I mean, I'm just looking at the model difference. Like, yes, Vorn is... If we look at... Like, they're both large creatures, but Vorn, look at how big his model is.
Yeah,
You
he's
can't
way
fit-
too big.
You can't fit in through there, but it's a tight squeeze for you, Ruin.
That's fine. I'm a medium humanoid. Ha ha ha.
And as you kind of get stuck a little bit, like, Thorin, I guess, like, pulls you through. You know?
I got you. Just
I imagine Born just looks behind him and
you
just
just see
kicks
me
him.
like doing like this,
And then-
yanking on his hooves to pull him through.
Pushing the horse's ass. Yeah.
Pushing my horse's ass.
You're pulling from the front. Born's kicking from the back.
Lord's kicking him in the butt. I'll help you.
I guess I better lose some weight, you know?
Yeah! Stupid fat horse person.
I think I'm going to move...
So rude.
I think she is.
This is
If
as
she
far
comes
as it
back and
opens,
she's this.
but I'm going to remove one more of these so we can easily move our models in, because I think it's kind of tight.
Okay.
Got to kind of... pretty tight. Why don't you, the players that can move their models, move them down here?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how do I move it down?
Just use the arrow keys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I gotta shift click you down here, Ruin.
Oh, what? Hell yeah, I like this better.
I'm trying to shift click you down here, buddy. I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to draw. I'm gonna have to manually drop and drag you down there. Give me a second, guys. It's just really tight, as you can see.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to... There's like lots of cobwebs down here. We're kind of in theater of the mind. We know the marching order, guys. I'm just going to kind of move Odo around for now. Scratch is up first. Yeah, let me just move Scratch up here. Some of you guys are just viewing it on the screen thing. There is tons of these like scrolls and books just covered in cobwebs. Let me read you the description. Along the walls of the hall, there are stone shelves filled with dusty scrolls. A closed double door made of stone stands at the very far end, on the right side of the room. What do you guys do?
I say we investigate everything. We need knowledge.
I
Yeah,
wanna go
have
look at
the
that blue-
scholar look at the scrolls.
I want
Yeah, we'll
Scratch wants to go look at that blue trimmed book.
Willow's
I would-
looking at anything and everything that she can in the glow that of light that is available at the moment.
Yeah, I
I'll
can
leave
try
a
my
dancing
shield.
light. I'll leave a dancing light torch with her just in case she needs it.
I'm gonna move up and just watch this, look at this door and see if there's anything suspicious.
I mean, look how much it's covered in just webs. Like, this place... Have you ever adventured in the Underdark or something like that, Thorin? Oh, he's with the kiddos right now. He's getting harassed. Willow, you begin to look through this stuff. You just open up one of the scrolls. You recognize the language. It is similar to the language written on the statue outside. It's the old Amunian language.
Is that that blue trimmed book right there? Is that actually a prop, or is that just part of the decoration?
You walk up to it.
Yeah.
Appears to be a really... You point it out to Willow. Willow looks at it too. You lift it up, Scratch.
Yep. I'm gonna grab that.
You
That
grab
looks-
it,
that looks-
and you it's written in Old Umo. It's written in the Old Umunian language.
Oh, look, it's the same thing that was on the statue.
Why don't you use that scroll and see what it says?
Comprehend languages, yeah.
That's genius.
Right on, put it. If it
I
just
have-
starts shuffling it. Scratch just kind of drops his backpack and dives into it, starts looking where he put the scroll, and then he pops out of it after looking for like 2 minutes, and then looks to the side of it. It's just strapped to the side of his backpack. And goes, yeah,
Because he has this
I'll
huge
grab the
backpack
scroll.
on. You guys remember Scratch? He has this huge
Yeah.
backpack of junk. You can see his model too. It's pretty awesome. He's just shit falling out. Kind of like one of these like hobos on the street, I guess. You know, with the carts. Just got shit
Except I
falling
carry
out.
the cart on my back.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty cool. Plus his bagpipes. It's hard to
yeah.
know where his bagpipes begin and end. You know.
Exactly. Are they the bag? Who knows?
You cast a spell,
yeah,
Scratch?
Yeah, I grab the scroll and I read the arcane runes.
You read the arcane runes. Now, how scrolls work, a lot of people don't use them in the games, but I just want to refresh the rules on them for you guys to understand it. Anyone can actually scribe a scroll. Anyone can. Cantrips cannot be written as scrolls from what... Oh, no, wait, cantrips can be scrolls.
Yeah.
They're one-time use items, and it just requires the magical ink and stuff to cast them over. Beyond that, once you use the scroll, the magic fades from the scroll, and it turns to ash, essentially. But even the parchment itself is wasted. You read the words on it, your tongue trips over the tricky words of this spell, nearly fouling it. And you recall how difficult it was to learn, and how foreign it feels when you bring it to mind. The spell resists comprehension, as if creating some cosmic balance for the command of languages that it grants you. You begin to read. It appears to be, you start to read it a little bit, Scratch. It appears to be the diary, or basically the annals of a king named Koala Mbala.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah, say that.
Koala bear. Koala bear. Hey, it's Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur.
I'm gonna keep it short and just call him Koala Bear.
King Koala Bear.
Hey, do you want to create a cipher or something? I can tell you what the letters mean. And you can use that to translate the book later. Because I think this will last long.
How it works, Scratch, is you can read all languages. The words shift and form into the common, essentially, for just you.
Yeah.
So you can't cipher it over what you're talking about, which is kind of but it is really creative. I like the idea of it. But the words shape just for you.
Okay. Yeah,
do you want me to link you the article so you read it, or do you want me to read it?
Link me the article, I'll read it.
I'm not going to link you the full article to give it away, but I'll link you the text.
That's fair.
And I don't know, it's not going to have it paragraphed out for some reason. But there you go, buddy. And I probably prefer if you read it in your normal voice, because it's Scratch voice, it might be difficult to understand for everybody.
Yeah, I get that. Alright. So it starts with, I am Koala Mbala, the Koala Bear. I'm Koala Bear, last king of the Mazaro. Here are my chronicles. Do not judge me harshly for the mistake of men and gods. For hundreds of years, the kings of Mbala pledged allegiance to the queens of Omu. Mbalan trade delegations would trade minerals, metals, and herbs in exchange for food, military aid, and slaves. The military aid was primarily meant to keep the Terrafolk at bay, so they were a problem even way back when. but also helped fend off hostile tribes in the jungles. There were several important herbs that thrived on the exposed ledges and slopes of Mbala, such as eyebright, good for eye-related conditions, citronella, a component of insect repellent, and kaith, coffee. Life was good, and trade was abundant. Then the fires of Zen came, and most of Orin was thrown into turmoil, and began the Great War. Risi Nissi, I assume that's what that is, champion of Komata, the holy protector of the City of Wonder, questioned the gods of the three with 3 questions. The gods did not answer, but a stranger who had no tongue influenced the great paladins. The kings shunned the stranger while their people starved. Angered, Risi Nissi accepted the Mouthless One in defiance to the gods and kings of Cholt. He was granted unspeakable power, good play on words there, and raised a legion of undead which served the Mouthless One. A battle between men and gods came, and my great city, which was built by the gods and goddesses, Mizero, was destroyed. I perished, and lie in wait, now to hear the Mouthless One's call.
He perished. How'd he write it?
Ominous! I just kind of cleared my throat.
Sorry, that was kind of weird. That was really scary.
Can you read more of these things or no?
No!
I just closed the book.
I'm done.
Well,
really possible.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door.
I hand the book over to the fairy because she really likes history things. So
There you go.
I'm gonna knock on this door and see what happens.
Why are you stepping on
Knock
my
on it.
toes, Chef?
Do you want to open the door together?
Yeah, let's all open it.
It's a bit sticky.
1, 2, 3.
I stand there and watch Chef try to push the door by himself, his little tiny body.
Let me look it up real quick. I just wanted to link you guys the text that he read, so if you guys want to check it out. I know you guys can, it's easy to phase out when people are reading stuff.
let's see. I might have something that could help with those. Are those like webs, like sticky webs, or are they like cobwebs?
The cobwebs that are really thick, and Chef begins to, and Thorn dust them off, and you guys open up the doorway. It lets out like a freak. Let me see if I have a good sound effect. Yeah, something like that.
There we go.
Like that. Now the webs, I'm going to remove the webs real quick. Like this. There we go.
Oh, they fly now.
Oh, this must be the guy that was in the book, maybe.
Maybe. I want to open it.
I inspect the
Set us.
what looks to be like a coffin to see if anything stands out.
The room is dominated by a stone sarcophagi with inscriptions carved into it. 3 coffins reside in the wall's recesses to the right. And Chef can read it. I'm sorry, not Chef. Scratch can still read it. It says, "Here lies King Kuala Lumbala, the last king of the great kingdom of Mbala. He is interred here with his concubines who were taken in the Great War."
It's
I just
concubines.
linked, I'm trying to link the text in our Discord so you guys can read it if you want to, you know? What do you guys do?
Looks
So-
like
I
you
open the
never-
coffin.
No!
I just slapped his hand.
Don't do that!
And as he does that, I push him away and I still open the coffin.
Ah!
That's a grapple check required by if Scratch tries to stop you.
Oh, Chef tried to stop me.
Not Chef. I see. Let me move Scratch up.
I mean, Scratch tried to stop me.
Scratch moves up. Right, he's behind you.
I move up.
Um,
Ready my
Chef-
sword. Because
so
I
Chef
know
takes a
something's
step
gonna
back.
pop out.
You move in
I
here.
actually have advantage on grapple checks, so
Rune, where do you want to be? And Willow is here too. Where does Willow want to be? I'm gonna have Willow kind of here, I guess, and then Rune is in the back like this.
Yikes. Both of those are bad numbers.
So now you make an opposing strength or athletics, acrobatics or athletics check, Thorn, to resist the grapple and open the sarcophagus.
I wish I could have used acrobatics. That would have been a, what, 17?
You
So
can't, 'cause
athletics
you're trying-
check, is that what you
you're
said?
trying to overpower
16.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
push
I'm
him off
very small.
and right click the coffin and hit open.
Oh.
Surprise!
A dungeon somewhere?
Thorn would like to
I can't
open the
see
sarcophagus.
See how it opens up like that?
That's sick.
Yes, give me a second.
I like that.
Where's the
What did you do?
You see someone in there.
I gotta go deeper in, okay.
Give me a second.
Anybody got a stake and a hammer?
I'm gonna try to give everybody cover.
Yeah, Scratch immediately starts scrambling back, seeing as he's been pushed down.
Sorry guys, I didn't have this part ready.
While you're doing that, could someone grab my character model and please move me away from him? I tried to stop him. He can deal with it on his
I
own.
warned you. I warned
Too
you.
You
bad.
see an
Too
old person in here, Thorin, someone wrapped in mummified, they're mummified, right?
Oh, fuck.
He
If this is a mummy, we're dead.
He rises up, provoking an attack of opportunity from him being prone. Roll an attack of opportunity if you wish. You wish to attack him?
Maybe don't. He might not be aggressive.
No, I'm going to try talking to him.
Okay.
As we do that, this is what he looks like. This is the kind of the mummy picture I got for him. Let's reveal his model. This is what he looks like. It is not time.
That's the hex on.
This is not time. I have not heard the mouthless ones call. Who are you? He says.
Your
to
mommy's
Thorn.
enough. Your mommy's in the hut above.
This has scared the drunk out of Scratch.
My name is
Scared him
Thorn
sober, yeah.
of the One Ball Clan.
Thorn
We've come to ask you some questions.
of the One Ball Clan. What is your question?
I turn to the group and I say, "Hey guys, what were we working on again? My memory's a little faded because I've been drinking too much today."
Oh my god.
Mr. King, sir. Kuala Mbala. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but we found your diary in the room behind us, and I'm sorry what happened to your kingdom. It's
Sorry about
kinda
that.
destroyed now. I was just kind of
Who do you serve?
serve.
Ourselves?
Yeah, myself. I have no master.
I serve the mouthless one. We roll initiative. Let's roll it up.
Let's roll it up.
Let's remove dragon bait. Let's remove
Ew.
Thorn. I think we got to add Thorn in here.
Ew.
And I think we have to add. We got Chef, Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got everybody. Let's remove the
Oh, I got the
Petrophos.
natural one on the initiative.
Let's have King Mbala in here. Let's roll him up.
Got a 5.
That picture doesn't
I
do
got a
him
15.
really good justice. I mean, because it's not very big and blown up. I will also link you guys the article later too, tied to this a little bit, which has the text I've written, so it's a little bit better formatted for you guys if you want to read it later. Give me a second.
Willow, do you want me to roll initiative for you?
No, I'm resetting the app, seeing if exiting and signing back in is helping here.
Okay.
Give me a second, guys.
There we go. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ew.
And it treated you like
How
that?
many people
Oh my
rolled a
God.
1?
That is unfair for you.
Ah.
That's messed up. But
I've
hey,
still
at least the whole
got that
party-
inspiration that I had from the giant snake guy, right? Like that didn't go away unless I used it, correct?
That is correct. That one is a permanent. It's a house thing. A little buff rule that I did with that. That is correct. You can roll it again if you wish. Because it's
I'm
like
gonna
the
go ahead and
blessing
roll
of
again.
the guardian, right?
There we go. That's better.
All right. I'm
I
gonna
would
roll
keep
the
those
initiative for this guy. It's
till
pretty
we-
slow, guys. He goes dead last.
And I go dead first.
How about this though? We'll make it interesting. I mean, he says he serves the mouthless one. Then he lunges out and attacks Thorin, and that's when we roll initiative, right? That's kind of what happens. Okay, Thorin is here. Chef, what did Chef roll?
19.
Willow, you even go ahead of him because I rolled a 2.
Oh damn.
Chef rolls a 19. Thorin rolls a 17, correct? Or 16? Ruin?
16.
I rolled a 5. 1 plus 4.
Okay, you are right here. Scratch?
24.
24. Okay, you're up first. Odo?
15.
Okay, you're behind Chef, right? Like this? I think we got the initiative count right. So Chef is at 24. I'm sorry, Scratch. I keep getting your names messed up. I'm sorry. Scratch is up first.
God, stop, man.
As you feel the sense of danger, the rune of the amulet around your neck glows a little bit, but Vorn is nowhere near you. Make it. I'll allow you to make a con save on your turn right now to stop being drunk. As you get scared out of drunk, the DC will say is 12.
I literally scared sober.
I need at least an 11 then. I don't think that beats it.
You can use inspiration on yourself as well, though, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll definitely use inspiration on myself.
That's your reaction is now used as
Oh.
well.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I only have one inspiration dice left too, so.
Okay, your last
this one-
inspiration roll a D8, right? You got to roll a 3 or better.
No.
That's your. I'm going to say that's your action.
That's a
and this
3.
is- So you're no longer drunk, but you still have your move action. As the mummy, like you said, is scared the drunk right out of you.
Oh, I thought that was my reaction.
No, the reaction is use inspiration. Got it? So use your
Yeah, but
action
the-
for the saving throw to get scared the drunk out of you.
Right.
The reaction
Yeah,
is to
okay, yeah.
use the inspiration.
so
You still have your
I
move
still-
action, and that's the end of your turn.
Oh, I don't have a bonus action?
You do have a bonus action.
Like it's the hag's son.
What do you do about
She wrapped him up.
Well, I was wondering if the hag's the mouthless one.
Now that I've had the drunk scared out of me, my senses return, and as a reactionary thing, I let out a draconic cry. And now everybody within 10 feet of me.
Ooh.
Okay, so until the start of my next turn, I and my allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies that could hear me, and he is within 10 feet of me. So, until the start of my next turn, all of you have advantage on your attack rolls against them.
Yes. Chef lets out a bellowing cry, inspiring.
Chef?
Not Chef, damn it. But it only works within 10 feet of you, so that's the ability. So only Odo, Thorin.
No. Only it affects enemies that could hear me. Anybody can have advantage on attack rolls against him.
So if the
I'll read
mummy's
it word for
within range, he could have attack
Okay,
advantage.
so let me read it word for word. You let out a cry at enemies within 10 feet of you. Until the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against enemies that could hear you.
Yes, but only the AoE is considered 10 feet. That's the ability.
Right.
But
as a bonus action, you let out cries at your enemies. Oh no, you're right. Okay, so that's correct. The way Scratch has done it. I've changed it. I have choosable targets. I've changed the ability a little bit. I'll redo it. Okay, but that's correct, Chef. I'm not Chef, Scratch. I'm gonna keep fucking it up all night, by the way.
You know what? We should all have our
Do you wanna
characters
move,
the same
Scratch?
letter of the alphabet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to move away. I'm scared.
Okay, so you move about. You can
I'll move
back
behind. Yeah, like right there. Right there is fine.
Okay, there's
Behind
just a
the guy
web
with
right
the
here.
shield.
Let me remove this web
Not
here.
with the shield.
Let me remove that web.
Behind the
So
bigger guy.
yeah, you move behind Odo. Odo kind of steps forward,
Yep.
sees the mummy. Chef is up.
Yep.
A lair action goes off as initiative count 20 happens. This door opens up.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
And now they're trapped because that door's open too.
Legendary actions.
I'm gonna say that it's a little sticky.
You think I
She
should make
moves.
more of it?
This one moves
Add a
out.
little more milk. A little bit more
A
milk.
zombie moves out and tries to pin, and it claws at Chef. Chef. Let me pull up the creature stat block.
Wait, I can use my reaction.
Yeah, give me a second first. What do you want to do as your reaction?
You know my favorite thing as a reaction? You know I have these harmful spores around me that I sometimes forget I have.
Yes.
So I'm gonna use my action.
It is a zombie.
What's your AC, Chef?
15.
It does not hit you. You want to use your reaction?
Yeah, hell of spores.
And
Do a concentration con save.
roll a 14.
You fail. It was 15.
Okay.
4 damage.
What type of damage?
Necrotic,
Necrotic.
yeah.
It actually does damage against the
Gotta learn.
zombie, which is kind of crazy. So the zombie
What?
takes. Yeah. The zombie's only immune to poison.
I did
takes
not know that.
The swarm of. What does your swarm look like that just comes out and attacks the zombie?
That's cool.
All of a sudden, you just see these very poisonous mushroom spores come out to protect me, and then he just inhales it.
And the zombie and the swarm goes into the zombie's mouth and begins stinging it from the inside. Chef's turn is up. Your reaction resets at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see if I can do this. So let's see if my theory is correct. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do something cool.
Gonna do what?
I hope that you'll let this. I'm gonna try to do something cool.
Okay.
So
The rule of cool is
one
coming in.
finger, with both of my fingers, they start glowing with light. As all of a sudden, I cast as I twin spell Moonbeam, pointing to the zombie that attacked me, pointing to the other mummy guy, and I cast 2 Moonbeams.
Is you're using your sorcery points?
Yes.
Sword-
One source point.
Yeah, you can't do
It's
it.
a twin spell.
You can't do it as a twin spell because Moonbeam is an AoE effect.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
concerned about.
However, I will allow you to do it if you overcast it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't do it.
You still have
It's
to
not
do
worth
everything
it.
you do.
It
The
costs
DC
me
is 13. We're also going to
Do you
use the
trust
new
the dice?
exhaustion. By the way, guys, the new UA came out with a cool new exhaustion mechanic. It goes from stacks 1 to 10. You have a -1 to all rolls, basically, each stack of exhaustion. So the entire exhaustion system got reworked and simplified. I really like the new exhaustion.
Okay. You know what? Since I wanted to, let's see if I do it.
Are you going to go crazy or are you going to go weak? That's a question when you fail your saving throw. You want to cast or you just want to cast 1 Moonbeam, Chef?
I'm gonna cast 2
I mean,
Moonbeams.
Okay, let's roll
What's
a
the
d6.
range of Moonbeam?
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6 to determine
What-
the saving throw to pass as he begins to overcast the
What-
spell.
Out of curiosity, what's the radius of Moonbeam?
Oh my god, one!
You make a strength saving throw. You pass. There's 2 moonbeams up. On the start of their turn, they take the damage, right? I'm going to use these little torch
Yeah.
effects to represent the moonbeams
Hey.
for now. What?
They need to do a Constitution saving throw, and I'm casting it at 3rd level. I'm not playing around with a fucking mummy.
Okay. They make the saving throw on the start of their turn, or if they move into the moonbeam. There's no damage done yet until their turn comes up. What are you trying to say, Scratch?
I was just wondering, out of curiosity, what's the radius of a moonbeam? Is it like 5 feet, 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Odo is up, I believe, right? Jeff, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Odo's up.
I thought Odo only rolled 13.
Oh, you want me to
15.
15.
Odo's
I rolled
up.
a 16.
Oh, okay, so Thorin's up?
Go ahead, Thorin.
Yeah.
Okay, let me switch the initiative around, guys. Thorin is up.
Yeah, kill the hag's son.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
You do not serve the mouthless one.
Let's see.
It's the
I'm gonna
mummy.
go ahead and attack with my warhammer.
You attack with advantage.
It's the mummy.
The AC of the mummy is 11. You hit.
18.
That's a hit. You roll with advantage. Roll another d20 to see if you critically hit, right?
Okay.
You crit fish. You do not,
16.
so you roll damage.
Okay.
You want to use your smite ability?
5. No, I am gonna do my bonus action though. When I use an attack, I can make another attack. So I'm gonna roll another attack on him.
The mouthless one shields me. That hits. It has an AC of 11. You notice as your warhammer hits him, not doing quite as much damage as you think.
Ooh.
I mean, he's rolling with advantage, right? I assume.
He's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Thorin, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Is that from your? That's from your oath or whatever? You're rolling with that bonus action attack.
That's from the bonus action is from the war priest.
Cool. Odo's up.
I can do it 4 times in any long rest.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. There's a giant moonbeam around him.
Moonbeam.
Odo's up, I believe.
Yep, I'll hit the mummy.
Want to run up to the mummy and hit him?
Yep.
Okay. Let's move up to him.
Use
Boom.
divine smite.
You have advantage on the attack.
You have to roll with advantage to hit him first.
How do you do on the sheet advantage?
You right-click the hit box, the hit button.
Okay.
And then click roll with advantage. How it's done in your D&D, I haven't quite figured out that system yet, but there is a complex roller where you can roll with the advantage in the top right. And because we have advantage stacking in that system.
Although I wish
Natural
Moonbeam was
19.
instant.
That's a hit, buddy. You cleave down.
Okay, damage. Slashing. 6.
Just 6 whole damage. And now you
And
roll your
then
slight
I did
damage.
Yeah, that's... Is that 1d8 or 2d8?
It's undead, so let me look it up. What level smite are you casting it as the question? You get to choose the level smite. It's your divine smite, right?
Let me pull it up.
So are you using a level 2? The highest level spell you can cast is level 2, correct?
Right.
So you're going to use a level 2 smite?
Right.
Okay, so I'm looking that up. You do 3d8 plus an additional 2d8 if it is a fiend or undead creature. So you're going to roll
blasted,
5d8 radiant damage.
Yeah, just don't roll ones. Blast the sucker.
I guess I just roll 5d8 one at a time.
You go to the bottom left of the widget in D&D Beyond.
Oh.
There's a little die widget there. You click it.
Yeah.
You go up to the D8, click it 5 times, and then hit roll. Make sure the roll's public. There you go, buddy.
I see 1-8.
I see it. It's just rolling around.
The 5 rolled to a 3.
How 23? That's still a lot of damage. Your radiant damage as you smite it. How do you smite the mummy? With all your power of the god of Tyr. How do you smite him, Odo? Just like that.
By the power of Tyr.
Awesome. Rune is up.
Yep. And is there anything in the site other than the mummy, or is that the elf zombie or whatever?
You see the so here's the zombie right here. You can see the zombie. It's behind 3/4 cover. The mummy is behind partial cover. Because of
unfortunately,
people, right?
I have this sharpshooter feats, which ignores 3/4 cover.
Yeah, so you could try to shoot it. It's like Legolas, man. Shoot through the door, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows with the crimson right
through the door.
Yeah, crimson right on it, and I'm attacking us with advantage. That'd be cool. Let's kill this thing.
It's only against the mummy if you attack the mummy with advantage. Because that's the only one that's the only one scratch saw.
Okay, I rolled a 14 on the first attack. What? What's with these rolls, man? 25 on the second.
Oh, that is a hit. The mummy has an AC of 11. The mummy has a very
no.
AC.
The mummy's dead, right? So I'm attacking the elf zombie, right?
The mummy is not dead. The mummy is still up. You see it?
Okay, so I hit.
The mummy's still standing up. You want to hit the elf? You want to hit the zombie?
Yeah, I'll hit.
No, he was just asking him to describe what his smite looked like.
Yeah, I was trying to describe. I want to have Odo describe his smite. We didn't reach peak. It was just an awesome hit, man. He did like 30 damage.
Right,
he didn't want to say. He didn't say how do you want to do this. That's how you know.
There you go, Scratch. Thank you.
All right, so let me roll the damage on the mummy then. Did I hit them both times or just once?
You hit both
14
times.
and 25.
You hit both times, and you get to roll with advantage on each attack.
Yeah. Okay.
The AC of the mummy is 11. Okay, so here we go for the damage.
First one is 8, and then I have to roll the d6 again later on. I'll add the d6 later. And 7, 15. Then I have to roll. So a total of 15 plus 2d6. Hold on a second.
The 2d6 damage is what? Is it the same damage type, or is this magical damage or something?
No, it's the crimson right I put on the weapon.
What type of damage type is it, though?
It's just regular. It just adds to the piercing.
What crimson right is this?
Yep, crimson right. R-I-T.
Is it flame, frost, or thunder?
Yeah, I can choose the type of damage, but it just make it piercing for the. So 26 points.
Are there 11 piercing? Okay. Your arrows stick into the mummy. Willow's up.
26 points. It's still standing. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Willow.
And I did like 30. But it wasn't kidding.
Fire!
The mummy is bloody. Mummy's on deck.
Willow's gonna move a little bit closer, and then cast a cantrip of Thorn Whip
on the mummy here, or the zombie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You want to pull the zombie towards you?
Just.
That's what the whip does. You want it to. You just want to whip the zombie.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
Moonbeam?
Yeah, that's true. It is in the moonbeam. You hit the zombie.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
the 2d6 piercing damage, so 5.
5 piercing damage to the zombie, the elven concubine of King Koala Mbala. You want to pull the target towards you?
Yeah. The hell, why not?
Pulls him out of the moonbeam.
No, my line of sight.
My moonbeam.
Pull him up to you, Willow. Is that the end of your turn, or you want to do something else?
Willow, you really did just ruin his moonbeam.
Sorry.
What do you want to do, Willow? Is that the end of your turn? Do you want to do a bonus action like shapeshift?
Chef, don't waste the whole sorcery point.
I think I've used all my shape shifts.
You get 2 per short rest. You've only used 1.
Oh, okay. Then I'll use and turn back into that giant snake.
The snake?
Yeah, when we
I
were
had the
attacked
snake
by...
here. Oh, there it is. I have to scroll over. Boom, there you go. Boom, you're a giant
There
snake.
we go.
Now, that's the end of your turn. Then.
I wasn't too worried about line of sight, but now I am.
King Koala Mbala makes a con save against the moonbeam. Let's roll it up. I roll an 11, so I fail. Takes moonbeam damage.
It takes 16 radiant damage.
Oh, it's a wisdom save? Did I roll wisdom? No, I
No,
didn't.
it's Constitution.
But I'm gonna I'm gonna use the original roll. I'm gonna see what the modifier was. It's still, for some reason, it's wrong. Oh no, it is. No, it's correct because it's a +2. My bad. Takes 16 radiant damage. His turn is up now. He looks over at. He looks down at Thorin. Thorin makes a wisdom saving throw as you see his eyes peer at you. You will serve the Mathless One as well.
Ew.
I think you failed the saving throw. It's
11.
Yeah, I think it's.
Do I have a reaction?
Oh wait, I roll with advantage. Oh, just on attacks, huh?
Just on
Not on
attacks.
saves.
And
Not on
Scratch turn
saves.
is almost up, and that is almost over. Scratch, what are you trying to say?
I was just going to ask if I could use my reaction to use my last bardic inspiration. To
Yeah,
try
you
to
can.
help him.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, roll another d8 and add it to that roll. I just kind of say, "Don't give in!" Thorin, you got to roll the d8.
D8. All right.
And then add that to your 11. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep you from being enthralled or whatever he's trying to do.
His slave.
Oh, an 8.
Yes!
You
19.
pass. You resist it. You feel your body begin to stiffen up in terror
Woo.
as the mummy
scary.
begins to look down at you, but he attacks you with 2 attacks. Attack number 1 is a miss. Attack number 2 is also a miss.
I just
Scratch.
like some Matrix looking stuff. It's like,
Scratch turn is up.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
I say as I take in a deep breath and I blow into my bagpipes and it billows out a bewitching bolt.
Ooh.
Alright,
Roll
so
up, bud.
it's 120 foot range, so that definitely hits.
AC of 11. Poor
Let's
King
see.
Kuala Mbala is getting close to death's
Alright.
door.
Okay, I need to
Again.
make a ranged
Exactly.
spell attack. Wait, is it a spell attack? That's a...
This is what happens when the DM rolls shit on initiative.
Okay, so it is a ranged spell attack that I have
Roll it
to
up.
make, but it also makes a charisma save. I'm just reading out loud. Sorry.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
this is
roll
the
it up,
first
bud.
time I've used this.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. I don't even need to use my modifier for that to hit.
That's right.
All right.
Do I make a
He needs
charisma
to
save?
make a charisma saving throw.
Fail with a
Yep.
5.
All right, so on a failure, the target is briefly bewildered and makes their next attack roll or saving throw, my choice, within the next minute at disadvantage. I'm going to choose saving throw because, Moonbeam. And here comes damage. All right, that is 11 lightning damage. And I roll a d8 for necrotic for some reason, but,
Okay. Necrotic.
Yep.
Creature is immune to necrotic damage.
So,
Oh, that's a cool snake and a
Alright.
ugly guy.
Creature is immune to necrotic damage. Is that the end of your turn, Scratch?
good to know. We know that.
Is your turn over, Scratch?
No,
Okay, what else do you want to do?
it is not. This time, I am going to, with the same ferocity of my attack, I'm going to let out another draconic cry. Except this time, it actually sounds like a dragon instead of a scared child.
Let me take a look at the Draconic Cry ability. I think it's only once per long rest.
It's 3 times.
Okay. Because it's your proficiency bonus?
Yep.
Yeah. I have it. So what I've done with kobolds in my system is I gave you just pick the ability, that one ability. But actually what I do is I give kobolds all 3 of those abilities. You don't have to make a choice. You get all 3 of those kobold abilities, and this one is a once per long rest ability. But that's okay. So I'm going to stick my guns with that one. You can only use this once per long rest.
Okay.
But you get all 3 abilities. They're the same abilities under the kobold thing.
It only shows me the.
Oh, the reason. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take a look. You get Kobold Legacy Defiance, so you have advantage to saving throw versus frightened, and you have the Draconic Sorcery one as well. So you get a spells known. I think you get a cantrip out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll worry about that later.
You get a cantrip from the Sorcerer's spell list, and Charisma is your spellcasting modifier. So I give you all 3 of them. Then I do nerf Draconic Cry.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll only use it once now. But if that's the case, then yeah. I don't think anybody's been hit yet, have they?
No.
Then I don't need to use my healing slots yet. Alright, yeah, that's
Zombies up, lair action happens, and this guy comes out.
I knew that was happening. And there's a third one with the third door.
This one guy just comes out and attacks. I'm going to add him to the initiative count. He attacks you, Odo.
Okay.
But Odo's invincible. He's paladin.
I'm immune to disease, so that's
does
good.
not hit Odo. The other one tries to hit Chef as he's pulled out. They hit Chef with an 18. Chef takes 5 bludgeoning damage. Chef makes a concentration save.
Also, wait a second. Yes. Also, I'm gonna use my reactions too. So it's 5 bludgeoning damage.
I make a saving throw, right?
Yes. Constitution. Yeah. Con save.
22.
Brain.
I pass the con save. Do I take any damage?
So
for
you
half?
take half.
Okay.
You
roll
take
that.
half.
River.
Oh, 1.
Okay.
You take
A
half
whole
of 1.
mighty 1 damage as this swarm begins to sting inside of the zombie. Make a concentration check, Chef, as you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
What's that?
It's a con save.
Oh, con. Oh, that's
Natural 20. You're able to keep it up. Chef is up.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
Inspiration.
Yes, we'll play. Yeah, we'll stick with the rule. They changed that actually in the recent UA. Now, if you roll a natural 1, you get inspiration. Apparently.
Oh my god.
What?
So
Yeah, they changed it from 20 to a 1.
Way of trying to make it in baby mode.
So pretty much the moonbeam. So the moonbeam that I set up for the mummy will still be cast at 3rd level, and I pretty much have a dead moonbeam because somebody moved my moonbeam.
Sorry, okay?
I mean, he did say it before you said yes to the pool, so it is kind of your fault.
Wait, who moved? Why did you not want the moonbeam moved anyway?
No, she moved the zombie out of the moonbeam, so he didn't get damaged by it.
Is the elf zombie holding anything metal?
The zombie, no. Neither the zombie. This guy's holding a staff.
Uh-oh.
You have 30 seconds, Chef.
Sorry, I'm thinking. This is a lot to think. Okay, I have an idea. I'm actually going to attack with my cantrip of Chill Touch.
Onto the mummy?
No, onto the
zombie
person next to me. Yeah, zombie.
I
10.
believe you hit. I think the AC of the zombie is 8. It is. Zombies are really slow and they don't wear like any armor. They're just like loosely dressed concubines.
2.
Cold damage, correct? It does
2
the
damage.
full. I mean, it's zombie mode. Like, yeah, you just do the straight up do the cold damage to it. I think you do extra damage or something if it's undead or something, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I forget how much extra damage though.
You guys got to know your spells.
Sorry.
No,
The
you're
target
still-
also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you only till the end of your next turn. Chef, is that the end of your
Yeah.
turn?
I actually get. I'm using my bonus action to attack with my scimitar.
Okay. Roll it up.
16.
That is a hit. This poor zombie.
3.
It's 3. It's still up. These zombies are like more buff though. Thorn is up.
All right, I'm gonna Sacred Flame on on the big guy right in front of me,
Roll it up.
the king.
Will I make a con save? or
No,
roll?
you got to make a
King
deck
koala
save.
bear.
Dex
15.
save time.
Got to do a 15.
That's my
or
strength.
better.
I roll a 19
Ooh.
with a -1, so I roll a natural 20.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna bonus action attack. Let's see. Oops. Warhammer attack. Roll that out.
Yeah, I forgot you're
17.
Like this awesome cleric. Roll it up. Roll damage, buddy. You gonna finish this guy off?
10.
10. Yep.
-5. So it only does half damage.
Ugh.
Thorn, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Odo, you gonna finish this guy off?
Yeah.
Try your best.
Ah. It was a 1 and then rolled
Almost.
a 19.
Just
Yeah.
rolled. Roll damage, buddy. You want to smite it?
Now,
Okay.
can I only use smite a certain amount of times?
You can use as many times as you have
Yeah.
spell slots available.
Okay.
So it uses your spell
I,
slots as
I
a
won't
resource.
use smite though because this thing's almost dead.
You have to, as you roll damage, you have to say if you're going to roll smite. So it's based on whether you hit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. 8.
So -4. How do you slay? King Koala. Mbala.
Dead.
As the moonbeam begins to radiate on him and burn him down. Rune is up.
Hey, what's left? Finally, Mummy's dead, right?
Zombies, yeah.
Couple of zombies.
All right, I'll just, I guess I'll switch the arrows and basically shoot the zombies instead. Whatever's closest to me.
Okay. Don't roll a 1.
Roll a 1, then you get inspiration.
I assume we don't have advantage, right?
You do not.
You get inspired as you're mauled to death by a bunch of zombies. Ah, yes, I feel inspired.
Don't roll too low because you might miss and hit somebody else.
15.
That is a hit. The zombies have an AC of 8.
And man, these rolls are like anyway 20. Even though I have high numbers, it's like
You're kicking butt, though,
Yeah.
dude. You're still hitting. Roll damage, man.
cool. At least they're zombies because that as you said they have low AC, right?
You kill the first
So
one,
8.
and then you hit the other one in the back here. I'm going to move your model just a smidge over to the right to get better angle on it.
Okay.
And you strike the other
second
one.
would have 7 points and plus D6 if I have to roll it.
That's 7.
Should I roll the D6 as well?
Yeah. For what for?
For the Crimson Right. It's
That's
on
right.
the weapon all the way
Roll it
through.
up. Yeah, roll it up, bud.
So
See, with the
total of
mummy,
11.
it wasn't doing as much damage because it wasn't magical damage. -4. Willow is up, I believe.
Oh, it's still standing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm-
Yeah, they're more buff zombies.
Fight attack.
You want to you
Y'all do
slither
that.
up to the zombie and you attack him?
Y'all
Yeah.
do have advantage on that attack roll against the zombie because it was around when it when I cooled it.
Hold on.
Sounded like someone was playing the Titanic theme there.
That's right.
Right? You remember that? The little Titanic
Oh,
flute?
that just brought back some memories.
You know, the one thing that I did not study today, the one thing that I did not study for Chill Touch today happened.
It was awesome, man.
Is it just me or did that snake get bigger?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why are people playing that song?
Who's playing music?
That's Odo.
Not me.
Yep. I'm playing Zombie by the Cranberries.
There you go. Beautiful. Thank you. I think
But
technically you are
I
just.
do have a.
Are you a giant poisonous snake, or what beast is Willow? Let me look her up, because she's actually shape changed at level 5. Improved wild
She's
shape.
just a poisonous snake. That's a medium creature.
Yeah, let me take a look.
I don't
Sorry.
think she's high enough level to be a giant poisonous snake.
Yeah, she can be a giant poisonous snake at her level.
Oh, she can?
Yep, but it's medium sized.
Oh, okay.
So I had it correct.
Nerf
Boom.
her.
Nerfed. Shrinking up and down. Willow, make an attack.
I get my dice here. Hold on.
You want me to roll it for you?
The attack.
You have a +6 to the roll. So you hit the zombie.
Oops.
You bite into the zombie.
That's good. 18.
It's 1d4 plus 4 piercing damage as you bite into the zombie.
Okay. Sorry.
Like the zombie.
5.
1 minus 5. So normally I would make a con save, right, Willow? Because of the poison, the venomous poison the snake has. But undead are immune to poison. So this is just something for you to remember, right?
Okay.
That's something we learned.
King Mbala is dead, scratches up.
Saying that the great enemy has been felled, he has surged with this unknown power called courage, and he just unsheaths his sword. He unsheaths his sword, lets out a mighty scream, and he runs towards the last undead and makes a swing.
Yeah, you run past. You run it. You can't get. You run. So how it would work is you would run into the snake. Then how I'm gonna do this, guys. Unfortunately, you kind of run into there, but
I
you
can
kind
make
of.
it through the moonbeam.
You want to run through the moonbeam?
Yeah,
Okay, make a con save from the moonbeam.
that's cool. That's cool.
Oh
Yeah, he doesn't know what a moonbeam is.
That's true. That's true.
Before it's just a shiny light.
You can. So allies still
They're
take
level
damage from the
2?
moonbeam.
Yeah,
no! It's third level 2.
That's an 8.
you do the level 3 damage from the moonbeam, which is 3d8. 16 radiant damage. Or no, 3d10. Yeah, that's right. 16 radiant damage to you, Scratch. As you begin-
why is the light burn?
I took one drink and I got killed in the light again.
Now instead of fueled by courage and might, he is now fueled by pain and confusion as he attacks this zombie. Alright, let's see.
Zombie is badly hurt.
Yes, he is. And he is about to be mortally wounded in a moment.
Right.
That definitely hits. That's a 26.
Yes.
Goodbye, zombie.
8 damage. How do you kill a zombie?
I would imagine that Scratch just kind of kicks his knee out and uses that knee as a step as he brings his sword up from his jaw through his skull.
And as soon as you do that, Scratch, you hear the last door. Oh no. I moved this guy out because I couldn't move him past the webs originally when I was messing around with it, so I have him as a hidden model. He comes out and attacks you, Odo. The last concubine zombie slams into you, Odo, with a natural 2. This is
A natural 2.
Does he take
Chef is
damage
up.
from the moonbeam that's still
no,
there?
he does, because the moonbeam I have it placed here, which is on top of the guy, right? So
Okay,
the
on
moonbeam
top
is
of
kinda
him.
like
Okay.
that.
The
Okay, got it.
zombie just breaks through the door, runs at Odo, and bounces off of him.
Yeah, pretty much. Just bounces right off your
Boing.
shield, right? No, you have the two-handed weapon, so you just like bump him in the face. Chef is
He
up.
just runs into him.
You guys
So
did more
what I'm
damage to
going
yourself
to
than I did
do-
to you the other guys this fight. Chef is up.
What I'm going to do, since I know it doesn't have any type of like, whatchamacallit, since I'm not gonna go into my own moonbeam like an idiot, I'm gonna do create bonfire, and you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Idiot.
Nice. Zombies are really
I can't
slow.
do anything else.
I passed though, I think, with a 15.
Can't you move the
Yeah,
moonbeams?
you pass. but you take half damage, which is half of 15. Half of 15.
Can't you move the
27.
moonbeam?
He can as an action, but he didn't do it. Chef's turn is over. Thorn is up.
Wait, I have a bonus action.
Okay, here we go.
I can actually do something cool.
Okay.
I can actually do something cool if I actually have a ranged weapon. No, I don't have a ranged weapon. Bonus action, I just go from ball drop.
Is that the end of your
You
turn,
could
Chef?
healing word me.
Yeah.
You want a healing word someone?
I already used the spell.
Okay, Thorn is up.
I am going to.
It's tight in here, guys. You see how tight it is? Now you got these AoE effects kind of down. Makes it hard to fight.
I am going to do healing word on Scratch.
What do you say to bless him and seal his wounds?
Bless the one bald nation and kind of throw my hands out.
I don't know why, but I kind of feel
And
violated.
I heal him for 12.
With a single word of the divine tongue, you request the healing power of your god, Tyr. The answer to your plea comes swiftly. Glittering motes surround the wounds of Scratch and provide some small relief to the pain that have been caused. Odo is up, correct? Is that the end of your turn, Thorn?
Yep.
I am actually going to back up to the middle of the room, like kind of in the middle of the party here.
Okay, I'll move you right here.
Because my next, if we make it to the next round, I might another thing I gotta
Odo's up.
cast.
Okay.
Might it.
Swing.
AC at 8.
Swing.
I think, Odo, you have to roll a natural 1 to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what
Don't
it
you
is,
love
guys.
it when you get busted?
Hey, every encounter
abilities?
can't be like super deadly, guys, and you guys are rolling well. Roll
Oh,
damage,
every
Odo.
encounter can't be super deadly, huh?
Or I just roll 20s, you know.
You're giving Scratch ideas now. He's just gonna run to everything.
I attacked with the mummy
He'll run
twice,
to
he
the
missed
hut.
twice.
He'll run to the hut with the hag.
Y'all clearly didn't hear what happened Wednesday.
Did you TPK party?
No,
Dude,
I got
is
brutally
that your only
murdered
attack,
because
Odo?
somebody decided to try to steal a kill.
Can I take an
hack
extra
down,
attack?
You hack down into the zombie, and its arm comes clean off.
Give me a hand.
Just looking at its stub like.
Do you have another attack? I think you do as a level
I
5
believe I
power.
do.
Roll again. You have 2 attacks.
Yeah, you have multi-attack.
Extra attack. Here we go.
Multi-attack, baby.
Don't roll a natural 1, otherwise you hit.
Yeah. 14.
How do you kill the last zombie? Or how should we say, how do you do this?
You headbutt it with your helmet. You headbutt it with your helmet. It's got a spike on it.
You cut off its. You grab its arm. You grab its arm that fell in the
Arm
ground
and
you
beat it with its own arm.
Okay, so
boom.
before everyone starts celebrating everything, what I'm going to do is probably use the last of my spell. Wait a second.
Don't use your spell, man. I mean,
Yes,
we,
there is
we
no
could-
waste
you
any
should-
spells. We can
yeah,
rest now.
You should save
No,
it. because
no,
of-
no. So
Brian?
since they're undead, I have something called gentle repose, so I can guarantee that they're not going to come back to life. But I only have 2 charges of it.
Huh? Okay.
Gentle
I
repose.
mean, if you want to use that, that's fine. But which ones are you gonna use it on?
Probably the one that the king. I'm gonna use 1 gentle repose on the king, and 1 on one of the random zombies.
Is this a first level spell or like a
Second.
Yeah, but it's usually used to preserve people, PCs
Yeah.
from dying. From
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're dead. They ain't coming back. They were already undead.
Well, they're not coming back now. They're dead. Well, though
Yeah, they're not coming back for at
They're
least
dead.
12 minutes.
I have a question. What's Chef's intelligence? It's gotta be lower than mine. I mean,
Mine's pretty low
We
too. I
don't
only got a
talk about
7
how smart
intelligence.
he is.
Chef, do you cast,
average intelligence.
does Chef cast Gentle Repose?
Yes.
They come back to
Um,
life.
Chef,
I'm
do you
like,
cast
dude,
a
why are you
spell?
casting? Since I know undead, I'm like, dude, why are you casting a spell on undead things?
Chef walks forward to the king, the mummified king. You notice a staff in his hand. You sprinkle the salt over his corpse, and it falls upon like snow upon his remains. Upon the eyes, you place the pair of copper coins. There's a brief, almost imperceivable hum. The spell has no effect.
It is an undead.
Mark the spell on your spell sheet as you use it.
That was
Gentle
a
Repose,
waste.
like Scratch and Rune were correct, it has no effect on undead.
Well, can I take a staff then?
You reach up, you
might
pick a
be
staff.
Yeah, just grab a mummy's staff. Totally isn't cursed.
You grab the mummy's staff.
Mm.
Make a
Give me a
wisdom
second.
save.
You should like make it a disadvantage roll the way it's going. It's like let's just do things randomly.
Just straight up kill him. Make it power word kill him.
No.
If he doesn't know the magic, he has to have triple disadvantage rolls.
He has to have legendary disadvantage.
Legendary
Legendary disadvantage. Is that just
Advantage,
Legendary-
disadvantage.
Legendary disadvantage is the exact opposite of legendary advantage. You just fail. That's it. You're dead.
He has to roll advantage to disadvantage.
Mhm.
The staff is quite large for you, Chef. It actually towers over your head. It has the mark. You look at the engravings on it. There's markings of wind, water, and plants. And on Earth, on the outer cylindrical portion of the staff, which rotates into a main staff. Do you wish to attune to the item?
Yes. Yes.
No, you
Yes.
don't even question it. Oh my god.
So how Identify works, which I think nobody has, right? Maybe
No one.
Scratch have
Wait,
Identify?
wait. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on.
I'm a goblin. I'm greedy.
Yes, I do. I have identify.
Okay.
Should be a ritual spell.
So before he grabs the staff, Scratch just screams, "What? Don't touch it!
What?
It might be cursed!"
Yeah, but identify
It's
takes
too late.
like an
I
hour
already
to
grabbed
cast,
it.
doesn't
I already grabbed it. You can identify it, but it's in Chef's Fork's hands.
Yeah, I know identify takes like a long time to cast, if I remember correctly.
It's a ritual or a
Cast-
spell. It's up to him.
Yeah,
he said
I'm gonna cast as a ritual since we're not in immediate danger, but I do have to touch the staff.
We spend 10 minutes down here, guys, taking a short rest while Scratch begins to identify it.
So after I,
Short
first,
rest,
are you gonna hand me the staff so I can cast it?
I will make sure that I keep the hold of the staff, but you can identify it, but you have Chef's Fork holding on to it.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to have the entire staff in his possession to do it.
Okay. Then I will trust him, but be like, hey, give it back to me.
Well, if that isn't cursed.
Give it back to me.
You guys it's pretty quiet down here, Odo and Willow. The mummies are dead. You guys decide to take a rest down here. Again, kind of creepy though,
Yeah.
right? With all the undead down
Right.
here.
Yeah, we're kind of wasting time.
Scratch holds the item in his hand, and he can't chance the incantation. The flare pierces your eyelids, indicating that the spell is working. You open your eyes to see the glowing threads of magic being drawn from the thin air of the weave around and through the object. By the color, their thickness, and the tightness of the pattern of the weave, you can discern the type of magic within and exactly how to use it.
Ooh.
It is a rain stick of Mbala. This is the item. You guys also find some tools. Willow, you find some tools down here as well. So Willow searches for in the tomb. She finds a set of mason tools.
Ooh.
And that's where we'll end our session.
Yeah, let's sell the rain stick in the big city.
Wait, do I add the range
Brain
check to my?
stick.
Well,
inventory?
it's it attuned to him, right? So I don't think it's something that's easy to save.
No, he isn't
anymore.
attuned
Once
to
it's
it yet. I stopped him before he did that.
How it
Yeah,
works,
well-
guys,
Will he
is
give it back to me?
I've given the party loot, like the gems, the other items, the ignits and things like that. Like some of you guys are just like, I pawn that shit, and you guys, and
Right.
nobody objects to it. But really, what you guys should do is have a treasurer or whatever, and decide either, hey, are we
I
going to
would
sell them?
Yeah, that's
Definitely
usually
go
what we had. We had one person that managed like the group find stuff.
I can do that very easily, and it would fit my character very well.
You have to
Well-
keep meticulous notes on everything we find, unless it's something somebody took
I'm-
specifically.
I will do that. Trust me.
Well, Scratch, can I?
Oh,
Can I
but
have
Do you
Willow
remember
has-
all the
Willow-
stuff we
range
got from
check?
the well?
Yeah, Willow has some gems.
Minus the
Yeah, you-
adamantium that you guys thought was just a normal rock that I shoved in my backpack. So I have that in
Yeah,
my
I
bag
grabbed-
right now.
I grabbed the 9 onyx gemstones as well as the scroll, which I used, so I no longer have that. But
the scroll should be
ingots were grabbed by. Who grabbed the ingots? It was you, right? Somewhere.
Oh, I don't remember what the ingots were.
I think Willow still.
I think Willow has them.
Yeah,
She was the one that
Willow?
went down and grabbed them.
Yeah, I'm about to go look at what the ingots were real quick.
I have the
All right,
splint
so-
armor, the damaged splint armor.
Yeah, no, those are 10 adamantine ingots. So Willow
Crash.
has the 10 adamantine ingots, unless y'all want me to hold on to that. put
Th-
that in
Those
my
I do
bag.
want you to hold on to.
Okay, so I'll put that
Thank
on my inventory.
Yeah.
Scratch,
Hold
I
on.
call dibs
Hold
on
on,
the staff.
chessboard. Hold on, chessboard. Let me. All right. I specifically have Scratch's big bag of loot for this exact reason. All right. So we got 10 adamantine ingots. All right. Manage inventory.
Yeah.
Ingots. Yeah, I didn't think that was an actual item. All right, I'll have to make a custom one.